is it so dark? In the beginning, it is always dark.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nick the Rat Radio, episode 412. It is Wednesday, November 15th, 2023. It is 11 o'clock on the titty top. All right, I'm lying. It's 11:07. But hey, nobody knows. Maybe you do. Okay, well, now you know for sure, because I'm telling you for real. I don't lie. Nick the Rat never lies. Sometimes I don't tell the truth because I don't know the truth, but I don't knowingly lie. I don't know how you could know it. I don't like these people that knowingly lie. It's some bullshit. You know what else is bullshit? This is daylight savings time. They're taking our light away from us. I always wake up and I don't know what the F's going on anymore. I don't know what time it is. Right now it feels like it's 4 o'clock in the morning, but it's only 11. It's really messing with me still. I still have not adjusted properly to the time changing going on yet. It is at like 4 o'clock, it's like pitch black out in the city. It's really throwing me for a wallopity doopity loop, and I think we should probably kill somebody. Maybe we should cut off some heads. I think this is. I wish we were French in America, just so we could cut some heads off. Hello, everybody in the chat room. There's a whole bunch of people having chats up in there. It's good to see y'all. We got Lavish and Chad and Nam and NetNed and Nam and Lavish and Stacy and Hayes and Quirkus and Spooky and Marcella, and we got Servo and Hayes and Booberry, and it's just a full room of people. And I'm sure we could probably get together, at least maybe like all of us, and cut some heads off until they fix daylight savings time. I think we could do it. Last week we had Mint Salad on, and we were doing some monster rating, which was very fun and very titillating. It was a good old time. And this week we're just gonna have a nice laid back episode. Probably gonna do a nice couple laid back episodes until Thanksgiving's over. It's fall. It's Thanksgiving time. It's time to give thanks and just chill. All right, homies. So tonight we're gonna have open lines. We also have the open hole. If you have Discord and you want to interrupt the show, you could always hop in there. My mouse just kicked the can. So let me change the battery on this mouse as I discuss the rules of the open hole. Basically, anybody can go in there. It doesn't really matter. And if you get annoying, I'll just kick you out. And there you go. I'll just drag you off into another place, another time, another land. But yeah, you can just go in there. We could talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have a nice, relaxed, open show time. Just because if you do go into the open hole, though, I might tell you to shut up because we're gonna play some music or something, or something. I don't know, but it'll be fine either way. Let's open a beer. We're drinking Miller High Life because it was cheap as shit. I'm trying to save up for the holidays, so I'm trying to drink some cheap-ass beer. This looks like piss. It tastes like apple juice, and I don't know. Miller High Life. Not the champagne of beers. I'm going to say, I'm going to give this beer, I don't rate beers usually. I'm going to give it like a 5 out of, I don't know, a 5 out of something. But it's light though. Cilantro. It's, which I like sometimes. I don't like those heavy IPAs. I just want something, like a little pussy beer. I want to be sitting under a beer's vagina and have it drip dropping in my mouth sometimes. I don't want to deep throat big heavy pecker beers, Yeah. That's funny. It says ESTD, established date 1903, but I only saw STD, and I was like, oh, fuck, not again. We're gonna take a quick musical musical break because we do that on this show. We play music and we try to expand minds and other things. So yeah, let's start the show off with Love Inside by Romchick. We'll be right back with Nick the Rat Radio. Hop on. Why am I coughing from this beer? It's highly carbonated. Hop on in, baby. Wow, that was a fun one. Also, these are kind of fun. It's just there's a lot of these gray market marijuana places in my neighborhood, and got these Enjoy Hemp mixed fruit gummies. Each one's got 12.5 milligrams of Delta 9 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're pretty good. They're okay. Not too strong, but I don't like edibles that are too strong anyway. Because sometimes you take these edibles that are too strong, and then you just turn into a goddamn rock or something. But these it's gonna be a little bit high, and it'll last for like an hour or so. I took it. Should be kicking in any time now. Trust me, I'll let you know how that goes. The intro to the show had the Never-Ending Story in there, and I was watching that movie recently, and let me say that shit holds up. It's when I was watching that, I loved that movie as a kid, and I remember being really disappointed with the second one. I was all pissed off. I was like, oh man, this fucking movie sucks. The first one was great, and the second one, I don't know what the hell the second one was. Actually, I should watch the second one again just because I don't remember it at all. But I know it's bad. I knew it was bad back then. But the first one, I was watching it again, and it's fucking beautiful. Like the set designs and the creatures and the effect, like everything just looks amazing. There's like no CG. There's a lot of. How did they used to get those shots? Did they hook up like cameras to like airplanes or something and fly through clouds? A lot of like flying through clouds shots. I don't know how they really got those shots. Maybe they fucking strapped a giant camcorder onto a goose or something and slapped its ass and sent it off into the sky. But a lot of really amazing looking stuff in there. And I think I finally sort of understand the story. There was no crotch shots. Could have been an albatross. There was the never ending story. When I was watching it as a kid, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know what's going on, but it looks nice and it's kind of like an adventure. It was fun. There was some titties on the statues with those fucking giant titties. Apparently, the guy that wrote the book did not like that part. Actually, the guy that wrote the book, he did not like the movie at all. He sued them, I think, and he lost because he was like, "This shit ain't. That's not what I wrote. I didn't write this shit. What the fuck did you do to my story?" I really want to read the book now because if I like the, maybe I'll hate the book because I like the movie and they changed it from the book. There was, yeah, the nothing. It's sort of like a meta movie. It's like a movie that's a very meta, I don't know if the book has, I guess the book does not have big titty robots in it because he was very upset about the big titty robots, statues. That part didn't make fucking sense at all. Cause the kid was walking past the big titty statues. I mean, there was like a soldier that was walking past and like, some weird scientist like, the pure, the hot, or he doesn't even say that. I don't even know what the fuck, how you get past the robots without getting blasted. But the soldier walks up, he gets blown away, and then the kid's like walking out and he sees the titties, pops a boner, he's getting all scared and shit. Then they still shoot at him. They shoot at him, but he was able to run fast enough to get away from the lasers. Doesn't make too much sense, but I was like, how? But the movie is basically there's the it's kind of like a story in a story in a story in a story. You're watching a kid's story who's watching this other story, and that's why it's the never-ending story because it keeps its stories all the way down. Makes sense to me now. And when the book was over, the movie's over, and then even though it was only half the book was in the movie, but it's like, who's watching my story? Are you guys watching my story, or am I watching your story, or is this real? It was really a really well done movie. Apparently, what's his face? Steven Spielberg's was helping out with it. There's a scene in it where he's meeting the princess, and there's like all these people that are surrounding him. Apparently, there's C-3PO there, and Yoda, and apparently Gumby's there too. But when I heard this, I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. So I started like, I was trying to, and it's only like one scene where it's zoomed out. You can barely see any of the shit anyway. Yeah, dream within a dream within a dream, yada, yada, yada. But it looks great, man. I love it. And then like the nothing. There's the nothing. Killing everything. And then the nothing has this big wolf. I forget his name. The wolf. But the wolf is like trying to kill Atreyu. See, that part didn't make sense either, because like the wolf is hunting down this kid on the fucking. It goes really fast, the movie. That's why it's a little confusing too, because it's like they kind of speed it up. Like, 1 second the wolf is chasing the kid, and then the luck dragon swoops down and saves him from the wolf. But then later, the kid meets up with the wolf, and then the wolf's like, I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm trying to get this hunter guy. But then how did the wolf know it was the kid on the horse that was flying away? He should have knew what was going on anyway. He should have knew that kid was there to kill him. Apparently during that fight, that big animatronic that jumps on him actually cut the kid's eye. Almost took his eye out. Kid got all fucked up. Horse almost killed him once. Hope he got paid well for it. But the wolf said something that it blew me. There's a lot of really cool sayings in the movie. A lot of really good things you could learn from. And the wolf says this. He says, "People who have no hopes are easy to control." It's all about people giving up, and like the nothing, just taking stuff away from people and just like destroying everything. People with no hope are easy to control. And that's why the news media is the way it is. That's why it's always bad news, because you lose hope, they stay in control. Man, why do we live in such an evil society? It's so sad. I hate people just in general. I just really don't like people. But is it maybe I'm part of the problem? I like people. I like them, but I just know that there's a lot of really fucked up bad people out there, and I don't like those people. I hate when I meet people and they're just shitty. It's like, hey, how you doing, man? He's like, hey, yeah, I just beat the shit out of some guy and robbed him. I'm like, what? What? Why are you telling me this? Get away from me. What? Who are you? Why did I say hi to you, Mom? But there's a lot of really good people out there. But on a whole, it seems I guess there's more good than bad. But there's some really shitty fucks out there. And actually, you know what? I'm even a shitty fuck. Well, I'm a shitty fuck. Probably most people are just shitty fucks. I don't. But it'd be really cool if we woke up one day and stopped being shitty fucks as a society. But I don't see it happening anytime soon. People are always going to be shitty fucks. Is it because of money? I don't know. Is it because we're just inherently evil? Maybe. Did Satan win? Possibly. Did we give up hope? I don't know. Is there somebody on the phone line? I think so. Hello, are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
I don't think you're a shitty fuck.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
I don't know you.
Well, you kind of do know me. Well, when I was younger, I was like an ignorant, shitty fuck, maybe.
We were all ignorant, shitty fucks back then.
Exactly. But when you're older, some people break free of it. You're like born innocent, but also like a shitty fuck. An innocent shitty
maybe
fuck.
We're all like only half a shitty fuck. You gotta strive to get that last, like, at least 0.25% out of you. That last 0.25% of shitty fuck. Maybe you can get it down to a quarter. I doubt you can get it down to an eighth.
I could smoke an eighth.
Smoke an eighth in no time. You can smoke a quarter in no time.
Yeah, for real.
If you're dedicated enough.
Big enough bong. It upsets me thinking about me of the past and the things that what drove me to be the good person I am today. I had to go over a whole bunch of bullshit, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, there's still a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit in the world.
There is.
A lot of strife. Seems like it's more now.
Caller, have you ever lied?
Have I ever lied?
Like, have you?
That's
Like, I think there's a lot of shitty people that tell a lot of lies out there. Like, I was a shitty person, but I didn't like lie to people though. I think I was always like an honest shitty person.
No, but I mean, sometimes you gotta lie to certain people, I guess.
Well, a little like white lies and stuff like that. I'm talking about like, have you ever
Yeah,
like
no, that have I ever
sold
what?
somebody a lemon, try to make
No,
money off of them?
no. I always feel if I sold somebody for something that I was ripping them off, I always kind of, that would make me feel bad. That's I always try to sell something for a fair price, or I'm not ripping anybody off. Fair market value.
That's good. I think there's a large population that aren't like that though. I think there's a large population that are just like, fuck you, I'm going to take your money from you.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can see that on any marketplace or Craigslist or wherever else there's a lot of people out there that have stuff on there that has such high prices that they're never going to get that for it. But they float it out there. They think they can get it. Because they possibly get a sucker every once in a while. Or it's something that's not worth, it's something that looks like it's worth something and it's not mechanically sound or.
Have you ever cooked food for somebody?
Yeah.
Now, when you cook food for somebody and you have got 2 plates of food that you cooked, do you give yourself the worst plate? Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you cook food and some of it comes out better than the other part, and do you give your guests the better part, or do you not even notice that?
Yeah, no, most definitely. I grew up with a chef in my family. If I didn't do that, I'd be evil.
Sometimes I feel, sometimes I'm like when I'm making a plate of food for somebody, I'm like, maybe I'll make my plate a little bit better sometimes, or maybe I'll take the better plate, or I try to even it out sometimes, but I think I'm evil.
I mean, if it's a long-term relationship that you've been in for a while, maybe you do give yourself. But I mean, typically, if you're cooking, you're trying to cook a meal for someone that you're preparing for them.
That's true. But sometimes I'll put the extra.
You kind of give them the good portion, and you take the whatever. But you would expect them, maybe if you're in that kind of relationship, that they would reciprocate and do the same for you.
But if you're cooking for the same person over and over again, sometimes you're just like, hey, you know what? I'm always giving you the good part. Let me get that extra chicken nugget or the little bit less fatty part of the fish.
Well, that's maybe you don't even ask. Maybe you just pull it back if you convince yourself that you're giving them worst.
It's very hard to convince yourself.
Just have one taste of the best portion, so they get one less portion of the portion that you give them.
I would never ruin somebody's food, though. I wouldn't be like, you know what, fuck this person, put some extra salt in
On
here.
purpose? No.
Yeah, that would be.
No.
I'm sure there's people like that, though.
No, but like everybody in the food industry doesn't want to send food back most times. I mean, if you know what there's some that say, "Oh no, you send it back." Like, no, they're doing the waiting routine. And what do you return?
I never send food back.
No.
Because I'm horrified. Like, waiter, this food is too cold or something. And they're gonna take it and then they're gonna heat it up, but they're gonna stick their finger in it or something. Yeah, it's too cold, you mother. We're all just wound up. I think we're all wound up. We're all angry.
Everybody does seem angry if you drive anywhere, go anywhere. travel anywhere. Everybody's like,
That's why I can't drive. I hate driving because it makes me angry. Because people suck at driving.
I thought you did. Do you drive? Do you drive at all?
I used to. I had a Honda Civic for 2 years. I had a lease, and I drove really well, and I got rear-ended 4 times in 2 years.
Okay, I'm trying not to laugh. That's terrible.
I was sitting at a stoplight. Bang. That happened to me 4 times. At that point, I was like, I'm not driving anymore. I'm done. One time was really like they hit me kind of hard. I was like, "Fuck!" But and I'm so nice. I get out. I'm like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "What am I saying? Are you okay?" You just fucking hit me. These people don't know how to. It's so aggravating. I don't know.
Have you tried it since?
No, I've sworn off driving.
How long has that been?
A long time now. 10 years, probably.
10 years. Damn.
Yeah, I'm fancy. I only go places if people drive me.
So not even out of town. If you go out of town, will you drive?
Nope.
And do you maintain a driver's license?
I still have a driver's license, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But actually, the picture on my driver's license is from when I was like 16. They never asked me to update it. It's very weird.
Yeah, it would be very weird. You got to look like a little young rat in there.
When I show it to people to like buy alcohol, I'm like, wait a sec, are they really gonna think that's me? Because it does not. It don't look like me. Meh. Do you drive, caller?
Yeah, I drive daily.
You ever get in a car accident?
No, because I drive good.
I guess you don't. Do you live in a big city?
Yeah.
You do? You never got hit?
Yeah. No.
You're lucky.
I've had very few accidents over my driving career. It's gotten worse, though. I mean, I'm surprised that more people. Actually, the last couple of years is when I've had. I think maybe 2 vehicles ago I had an accident, which is kind of. I've had multiple vehicles where I never had anything happen to them. I've avoided a lot of stuff over the years. I remember one time I had a drunk guy hit me out in the middle of nowhere and was like rambling on about how much money he was going to give me. And then
like, hold on, sir, let me call the police.
I totally walked off into this field with them, and then he got down in this ditch, and then he
and he hung up on me. Well, I guess that's a sign to play this next song here, All Night by Hilau. caller.
Okay.
South of the Rockies, we got a caller on line 2.
Hello. I am caller.
You are caller. Nobody knows who this caller is. He's a mystery caller.
I don't even know what a caller is.
What be a caller? Caller, do you have anything you would like to discuss tonight?
What's on the table? Is there anything on the table?
Is there any? Well, it's pretty much a Wild West night. I was talking about. We could talk about religion. You want to talk about religion?
Oh, you want to start one?
I do.
Neat. Yeah, we should start one.
Do you want to hear an argument I got in about religion recently? I'm sure everybody loves to talk about religion and stuff.
At the dinner table, especially.
Exactly. I don't even know if I should bring this up.
I'm not eating dinner right now, so.
Caller, do you think Jesus was a person that existed?
Probably. I'm gonna say yeah. If like the other guys did, he probably did too. Now, like in his current form or however we know him, probably not.
I was watching this YouTube video comparing like Jesus and Muhammad. So I said I was like, well, neither of them existed, so it's all good. And some guys like Jesus existed. I'm like, yeah, but everything about him was fake. Did he walk on water and resurrect and all this? Was he like Superman? They're like, no, man. You got to check with this historians. There's facts. You got to do some research. So I did research, and it looks like there was like
do your own research.
I did my own research, and I was like, I did it, and it looked like there was like two people. There was there was Pliny. Pliny the Elder. He said that he heard somebody talking about Jesus once. That's some proof. And that's all I could find.
I've heard people talk about you,
I don't exist.
but then, okay, go on.
Then again, who does exist?
I don't either, That's why I didn't pursue it anymore. I was like, well, if this guy doesn't exist, and I don't exist, who am I to say that he does?
I think Buddha might have existed because he had like a real name, Buddha. He had like some stupid name.
Like like a Chinese guy's name?
Yeah, he had, what was his name here? Buddha's name. Buddha's name was like, it was I don't think it was Siddhartha Gautama.
Sid Barrett Gautama.
He sat there in Guatemala. And every story about Buddha seemed kind of real. It's like, oh, he sat under a tree. I'm like, oh, okay. I could see.
But Genghis Khan is real. He's totally real.
I'm sure he's real. We have his DNA.
Yeah, and his sexuality by nature.
Wow.
Should we clone? Should we clone Genghis Khan?
I think he cloned himself. Went around.
Oh, yeah.
How do people come into such power? It's like one guy, and he's just like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill people. Come with me." And people are like, "All right, let's go."
Yeah. How does it start? Does it start as just like he's like the top bully on the street or something? People just look at him wrong. He's like, "I'm gonna beat your ass," and they're like, "Oh, don't do that." He's like, "All right, cool then. Come down this way," and he just keeps walking, threatening to beat people up, and sometimes they challenge him, and he has to show everybody who's boss.
I
Until
guess
he takes over a country.
It's so weird how people come into power.
Like even what was the guy that said the CIA gave him cancer from Venezuela? Hugo Chavez.
Yeah.
Like he just popped up. He was like, "Hey, I was in the army. Now I'm in charge."
Yeah. I don't know. It's got to be like, he's got to be mean to some people and friendly with other people. He's just got to be like charismatic. I have no idea how these people do it.
I don't either.
Like in America, at least
I guess we ought to learn that if we're going to start our own religion.
This is true. I got to figure out what makes somebody.
Is there like a Charisma for Dummies book?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to buy that.
Charisma for Rats.
It's pretty weird. There's like a zeitgeist. There's somebody reading a story, and they're like, that guy's gonna be in charge. And then there's somebody reading a book. Man, we're in a book. This is fake.
Is this like the Page Master? Is that what we're living in? It's not a simulation. It's a book.
So, Fletcher, are you spiritual at all?
Speaking of religion, though.
Yeah.
Well, like, I played this game recently for the SNES called Act Racer. Like, it's all one word, ACT, and then a capital R, AISER.
Is that like you're an angel?
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. Like, you're this god and you control a big ship, and then you're like, I'm gonna go fight a guy. So it's like a side-scroller fighter game, and then all of a sudden it's a civilization building game after you beat the first evil guy. And then you're the little angel shooting arrows at demons and telling people where to build a city. And then you got to go fight another demon that turns back into a side-scroller.
It's kind of like real life.
It's kind of like real life, except for the mothership thing. I haven't figured out how to control one of those yet.
I'm not too sure. I haven't played that game in a long time, but a long time. That was a good one.
I had never even heard of it till recently. And I was
Really?
like, how did I not know about this game?
I don't. Have you ever heard of Ogre Battle?
Yeah, that's one I have. That's one that a friend of mine had, and I always would like go hang out at his house and watch him play it. I never really wanted to play it. I just wanted to watch.
That was a good one too. I like that one a lot. That was a man.
Yeah, those are the good old days. I had to sneak Mortal Kombat into my house and Killer Instinct.
That was it. Games today are good, but there's just so many of them that they kind of lost.
Yeah.
It's like back in the day, you could be like, okay, I know every game that exists, and it was like 20 of them. But now it's like there's 20 billion games. It's kind of hard to.
I put a bunch of SNES ROMs on my Wii U. It's about the only thing that thing is useful for anyway.
You have a Wii U? Why do you have a Wii U?
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the things my ex-wife didn't take in the divorce. Yay. So I put all these ROMs on there, and one of the games I never knew came out for the SNES was The Wizard of Oz. It's fucking weird. Dorothy has a magic wand that shoots things out of it, but of course you have limited use. And then when you run out of magic for her wand, you can kick things. And there's a bunch of evil chairs that live in houses, and you can go and kick them.
Ooh, it looks like when she does her jump animation, you could almost see her panties.
Almost. I bet they're plaid just like the dress.
Ooh.
You know, the blue and white, whatever the fuck.
Has there ever been a woman that made her pubic hair into pigtails? Is that possible?
Oh, I'm sure it's possible. And I'm sure it's out there.
Pigtail pubic hair.
Just search for it. There's a good chance. I'm going to say 60% chance she's Sri Lankan.
I'm going to do a search for pigtail pubic hair. Oh boy. This is not real.
Hair extensions don't count.
It's a funny picture though. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to take a break.
Well, I found some good ones.
Well,
you think they would make that into like a monster movie where the braids, like it looked like pigtails, but they were tentacles?
Be a Japanese horror movie or something.
Yeah, and it like, you know, yanks your balls off. Not in a good way.
They did have that movie called Teeth with the Dentana with the teeth in her vagina.
Oh,
that was a messed up movie. Did you ever see that one?
No.
If you're ever
Isn't that
bored,
an actual condition? Don't people get teeth in weird places?
It could. I could see that happening. Yeah, because people have all weird sort of things growing through their body sometimes, like a whole other person.
What if instead of fingernails you had teeth? Like canine or incisor teeth for fingernails and toenails.
Imagine instead of teeth you had fingernails.
What was that?
Imagine instead of having teeth you had fingernails.
Oh, it's like humans evolved to have baleen in their mouth, like whales. And we were filter feeders, and everybody at the dinner table just squishes water out from their mouth.
Life could have been so
into a
weird.
Big bowl, into a big collective, like, swill bowl.
That's nasty.
And that's what you feed the help.
The help.
The help. The dolphins. They'll be the help.
Have you ever seen The Never Ending Story?
Oh, yes, I have.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was like weird to me when I was a kid, but I still liked it. Even the second one where they had a totally different kid and his name was Sebastian.
Yeah, I gotta watch the second one with this weird kid in it. It's the first one was
Yeah.
the dragon in it. It's got the scaly skin. Always grossed me out. It had like these big it's gross.
Oh,
skin.
like spots where he had like spots of scales?
Yeah.
Yeah, that weirded me out too. I didn't like that.
I didn't like that at
I
all.
liked the big rock guy. I can't think of his name.
He's a big rock guy. That was his name, I think.
Yeah.
And he rode like a tricycle. Fucking weird movie.
And the big ass turtle. I remember that guy too.
Yeah, that turtle was like he gave up on life. He was like, I don't even care about not caring.
Yeah. I've moved beyond caring about caring.
And then the kid's like, well, then if you don't care, then tell me how to do what I gotta do. And he's like, nah.
Nah, I don't even care to do that.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh, your horse died? I don't care.
I don't understand that horse part.
Horse anyway.
The swamp eats people that I think that were scared or had like or stopped caring. I forget exactly why the swamp would eat people.
Yeah.
But like it's a horse. The horse doesn't.
Yeah, how could the horse like give up hope or whatever it was?
Yeah. I was very confused.
All you got to do is go get some oats, and that horse like, oh yeah, fucking oats, and jumps out of the swamp. Oh, you got an apple, kid?
You're like, whoa, get me out of here. Great.
He does. He just gets out. I mean, like, shakes himself off. He's like, oh, let's go. What if they gave the fucking horse a voice?
Now I've been
what was
like
the horse's
Mr. Ed.
name?
Atreyu. I think it was Atreyu was the warrior.
No, Atreyu was the guy.
Yeah.
The kid,
Falcor. No, that was the.
No, Sarlax or Tintax or Syntax.
Atreyu's
Parallax?
horse.
Artex.
Yeah, I think it's like Artex. That sounds about it. And horse. Let's see here. Artax, yeah. Yeah. Fictional horse.
With an A or an E?
Artax.
Ah.
Oh wow.
Did they say fictional?
It was yeah, that was not, it was a CG horse.
Can't believe it. Everything from my childhood's a lie.
That horse lived from 95 to 2012.
Bullshit.
That's what I'm
doing.
reading.
What?
Wait, how is that possible? Didn't Neverending Story come out like in the 80s?
He died in that swamp.
When did that stupid movie come out? How old was this horse?
Yeah, how old is this fucking horse?
Okay, that can't be true because Neverending Story came out in 84. And
yeah,
there's no way that... I don't know what I'm reading here. I'm very confused.
That horse probably died in 85.
Atreyu looks like he looks like the guy from Tool now.
Maybe he is.
He might be.
It start that rumor like the kid from Wonder Years was Marilyn Manson. Fucking Atreyu was Maynard James Keenan. It's true. I saw it on the internet.
What? He was a troll in Harry Potter? Wait, Harry Potter Jr.? What the fuck is Harry Potter Jr.?
Harry Potter Jr. That sounds like a game for the Wii U.
That's... Could be.
Lego Harry Potter Jr.
Yeah. He didn't really amount to anything other than that, huh? He was on Mork and Mindy.
Wait, who was his mom?
Atreyu's mom? Or
no, HP Jr.
HP Senior?
Yeah, but he had to, fluke somebody. Was it Miss McGonagall or that crazy lady with the tea leaves?
Could be. Could be.
Like after they fired her, he's like, "Hey, you wanna, I don't know, see inside my invisibility cloak?" Bow. Use that little watch thing that Hermione had.
Whenever you hear that name, I always think of Hermione.
But it's like a possessive. Like it's mine. It's miney.
Hermione.
Hey, yours is miney. No, that's Hermione.
Did you know that they closed Omegle?
Omegle.
Do you know what Omegle
That
is?
random chat app thing?
Yeah, they closed it.
Why? Too many dick pics in the server?
Yes. There was a girl that she got I forget what happened to her, but she was underage, and she used the site and she saw a penis.
Oh no!
And I think that's why they ended it.
Dang! I used it once and saw a penis too. I didn't even ask for it.
Well, yeah, I don't know why they had to shut it down for that though. It's so weird. It's like I understand that it's a disgusting site with a whole bunch of naked dudes, but duh.
Why couldn't AI just filter out all the dicks?
They could change the dicks into Falcor.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking feathery, hairy, scaly, phallic dragon. Which is the name of a, drum and bass jazz group I'm starting.
It's weird how they have to shut all these places down, but when the way to fix this is just to have parents.
Nuh-uh. What do you mean? Somebody's gonna give a fuck about their offspring and tell them about the world and stuff?
Well, yeah. But it's so dumb. It's like you can't have this website because there's some shitty parents out there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't show my ding dong to random strangers because you let your child onto this stupid site.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But
yeah.
That kid could still see dicks in a locker room, also because of shitty parents.
Or they could see it at church.
At church? Not our church.
Well, the church, my church.
The church of dicks.
It's giant pecker. It's
weird. What if it was like that? Like your holy book or whatever, in the back, the appendages, their appendices that have all the color maps and all those things in the glossary. That's where all the dick pics are. You're like, see figure 12, and you're like, okay, let me come back here to figure 12. Oh my god, this one's got pigtails.
It's beautiful long pigtails.
Just luscious, just fresh pigtails.
Who the fuck is Nikki Haley, the governor of South Carolina? She wants to get rid of anonymous social media accounts.
What?
She says it's a national security threat.
Oh yeah, all because her boyfriend cheated on her.
He was on a Omegle and
yeah, he's on Snapchat, TikTok, and Instagram. He's anonymous on all of them. We got to just stop it. Just stop all these anonymous accounts.
When they know their pastor, their family members can see it. It's going to help our kids and it's going to help our country. Why can't just parents put the computer in a fucking a public room or something?
Yeah, like don't let your kids have their own computer, or if you do let them have their own computer, set it up beforehand or something. I don't know, something that involves giving a shit.
Yeah, rip your kid's eyes out or something. It's just so it's like it's weird.
Yeah. Look, Timmy, I've ripped your eyes out because I give a shit. Okay, I'll give them back when you're 18.
It's maybe not though. Did you hear about who's that guy that hit that guy in the head with a hammer?
Oh, the dude that attacked
Pelosi.
What's his face? Pelosi. Yeah.
It hurt. Did you
Stop the hammering?
Did you did you read the update about that?
No.
Apparently he was a like a diehard Democrat, and he liked playing video games, and he read an internet comment that made him question why he was a Democrat, and that's why he did what he did.
An internet comment. Let me guess. It was from an anonymous account.
I have no idea. I think they actually killed this guy. There's no way that this story is real.
I mean, where does she live? Does she live in San Francisco?
Yes.
The dude just had like acid in a punch bowl one night, and like the guys in the black suits and the sunglasses came over and reprogrammed his brain, probably with the Wizard of Oz video game for Super Nintendo.
Could be. He said at the time he was biased against Trump, but there's like truth there. So there's truth out there that I didn't know, and I wanted to know it. How did he get in the house?
And he found it.
Oh, he broke the glass, and then he got in, and.
But they got security out there. What were the security guards doing?
They were playing ActRaiser.
Probably naked.
Could be. Yeah. Why was I guess I was like, why was Mr. Pelosi naked? Sometimes I'm naked in my house too.
Yeah, it is his house, and and fortunately Nancy wasn't around, and then guy shows up who's scantily clad himself. Didn't he just show up in his underwear?
It's crazy. It's a crazy story.
Like, and he brought a hammer.
Hammer time. Did you like
Let me get my parachute pants.
Did you like MC Hammer or Vanilla Ice?
I liked MC Hammer when I was a kid.
You were a Hammer man? Yeah.
And that song came on the radio the other day, and I listened to it. Like, MC Hammer, I forgot, like, that motherfucker actually goes hard in that song. Such a silly song. But, like, listening to the lyrics, you're like, oh, yeah, I see why nobody fucks with him. Like, nobody gave him shit for wearing those silly-ass pants.
Nah, that was a great song.
They might have, but just once.
I don't understand how there's one-hit wonders out there like that. Well, he wasn't like a one-hit.
No, because he had that too legit to quit. And the song on Addams Family. Do what they want to do, say what they want to say, live how they want to live, play how they want to play.
That was actually pretty fucking cool. That was a good song.
Yeah, unlike Vanilla Ice, who got onto what, Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
I think this guy was like MK Ultra, because they keep talking about how he was watching right-wing podcasts and political YouTube videos. and then this Nikki Haley
like
comes out about
there with his eyes open. A clockwork, it's a Clockwork Orange Man bad.
Clockwork Orange Man bad.
Yeah.
Well, caller,
they got him.
It's midnight in the sewer.
That is me. Is it heavy midnight in the sewer?
Would you like to hang around some longer?
Oh, well, no, I should probably get to going.
Okay.
I've got a person I need to pick up
Ooh.
in a car.
Oh.
You don't want to hear me in the car. I'll be just driving.
When should people listen to Hog Story other than all the time?
Oh, other than all the time, Mondays 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's a Monday.
A Monday.
Monday. You can catch the 2-hour folk hour Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. Central, 4 hours before No Agenda.
That's 11 Eastern, 11, 12 Eastern, noon?
It'd be 9 Central, so 10 Eastern.
Okay.
In the AM.
The Great Fletcher, everybody. The Beginning of the Second Genesis by Roxy Lau. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let's thank some people. Oh crap! Let's go to the donation cam. Bang. Donation cam. It's alright.
Hello?
Is Booberry there? Is somebody in here? Oh, Ducky's in here.
Hey, can I ask a quick question?
Sure. Hold on one second. Let's see if I can boost that up a little bit. Hey, what's going on? Ducky?
Yeah.
Hi.
So you've heard the theory that maybe all humans are actually Martians, right? Maybe we maybe we came from Mars, right? That would make all humans Martians. But what are Earthlings? I'll take my answer off the air, thank you.
Earthlings would be probably bears. I can't see bears coming from outside of from that.
Wait, you talking about tardigrades?
Tardigrades could be water bears. Could be
Yeah,
earthlings.
they're definitely alien. Oh yeah, no, they come from another. No, I mean humans ourselves. Like you've heard the theory that we're all Martian.
Well, yeah, but we're all from this universe. We're all I don't know if we came from Mars. We could have came from Mars, but like, do you think like Mars got fucked and we came to Earth on like a spaceship? Or are you saying?
Maybe.
Are you saying like we broke off a
I
chunk
have
of
no
Mars and came
idea.
here?
It's possible. Couple cryogenically frozen DNA Martians started populating the planet. I have no idea. Never really thought about it.
And there's a cool video on the YouTube that I saw recently. Excuse me. There's
Mhm.
it shows the timeline of Earth, and there's like a billion years every 10 minutes or something, and it's like an hour-long video. It's and for pretty much most of the existence of Earth, according to this video, we were just like a hot ball of lava, and then the moon there was something collided with us and made the moon. So
Yeah,
there's a lot
Planet
of
X,
shit that happened. It's
Nibiru.
also, who
There's
cares if we came
White
from
Sign.
Earth or from Mars, or where they come from before Mars?
That's a great point. Exactly. I just found I don't know why I thought of it. Something in the conversation I think with Fletcher there had me thinking about Martians versus Earthlings. I don't know.
John Carter.
From Mars.
Wait, isn't John Carter Jay-Z?
I don't know. I've read the books though. The books are pretty good.
They are. I saw parts of the movie.
I've seen. Is there only one? I think there's only one
Yeah, I think there was
John
only
Carter
one.
from Mars movie. Yeah. It was decent.
It's not bad.
I wish they should have made the other two. I think that there's 3 books in the series. I think.
Movies suck today, man. It's
Mm.
I guess there's I don't know. Yeah, have you seen any good movies lately?
Trying to think of the last. No, I haven't. Last movie I watched, not very good. No.
I don't even know the last movie I saw. Like, oh, actually, I saw the Beau is Not Afraid with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah. How was that?
It was weird. I didn't like the ending. I liked the beginning of the movie a lot, but I didn't like the last like 20, 30 minutes of it. But it was okay. I would
I've
not
been
suggest
watching.
watching it on mushrooms
Okay.
because it will
Good advice.
probably freak you out a lot. It was-
I watched Clockwork Orange on mushrooms.
okay, then you
That
might be
freaked
okay to
me out.
watch this then. It's
I can't remember the last movie I've watched. I know Booberry's over there. Booberry.
Yeah, I don't know what
Join the conversation.
Blueberry's up in the
Anyway,
open hole doing nothing.
I can't remember the last movie I watched. It was memorable enough for me to actually recall it. But I have been watching Gen V. Have you seen that?
I have not. I'm still on season 2 or 3 of The Boys.
Hello?
Hello, Blueberry.
Oh, hi. How goes it?
You've been very quiet this whole time.
Yeah, I've just been working on some episode editing in the background, which I'm sure nobody else wanted to hear. So
Behind
I
the
was
schemes. He's working behind the schemes.
yes, behind the scenes almost.
Wow,
Yeah, just
I'm so high right now that you sound like Spencer. Sir Spencer.
oh, does this help delineate it any? Can you tell the difference now?
Now you really sound nice.
Oh, is this better for you? Is it getting warmer? Oh, wow.
Blueberry, have you seen any good movies lately?
I liked Pearl. Pearl was pretty cool. I liked X. X was pretty cool. Hereditary was fun.
Did you like Pearl or X more?
Oh wow. I think I'm a bit fan of all of the boobies that showed up in X as it was.
I like Pearl more.
Well, don't ask me my opinion next time.
No,
I'm
it's fine.
I'm
Out
excited.
of,
You know,
out of those 3 movies, I've only seen Hereditary. So
Hereditary is cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah, I haven't seen the other 2 you mentioned though.
They're good.
They got
They're
Mia Goth.
didn't they filmed them at the same time, but they did one of them in secret, I think was the gestation of them.
There's the third one coming out, right?
Yeah, I think it takes place in like the 70s or 80s, perhaps. But
Yeah.
all of them have this Mia Goth actress who is playing different characters, which is cool. I like it. And The Evil Dead Rise was good. I like that one.
Was that the one in the building?
Yeah, the apartment building.
That was okay. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah, you know, I know for a fact that I can turn to any point in the Evil Dead franchise and it is enjoyable across the board.
Did you watch
Even with the remake.
Did you watch the TV series?
I cried at the last episode.
That was good.
It was so fitting. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but yes.
What was the remake where it was Bruce Campbell was a woman? He wasn't Bruce Campbell, but
What?
you remember the end of the movie? It ends like it's raining blood. It's straight up raining blood. It was the 2002, I want to say, Evil Dead remake.
It was
2005, somewhere
I'm
around
going
there.
to say 2013.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I did not see that one. Bruce Campbell is a woman in that?
No. It's just it's Evil Dead like reboot, I guess, but it's not that. You know, I think it all exists in the same universe. So it's really not. It's actually fucking great. But instead of Bruce Campbell, there's a woman. What's the word? Antagonist?
Protagonist.
That's right.
Avatar.
It's a baller movie. Dug It Up is correct. I very much enjoyed the modern take on Deadites, which felt wholly appropriate. They're super violent. They have a super foul mouth. They're very gross. I mean, it's fucking awesome. That movie rules. It's probably hands down one of the top tier horror remake films out there.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Because the whole gag of it is they're taking this this Ash-like character to a cabin in the woods to do this whole opioid detox. So as she's going through all these withdrawals, she's having fucking mental, what seems to be to the rest of everybody there that's with her during this intervention, it just seems like crazy withdrawal symptoms or episodes. But she's getting fucking haunted.
I gotta see that. I saw the first 30 minutes of it, and then I had to do something, and I never got back to it.
Check it out, man.
I like
It's never
Evil
too
Dead.
late.
Yeah, well, it's never too late to evil the dead. It's dead to
Mm-mm.
evil.
Do you want to hear some of my Evil Dead ISOs?
You have Evil Dead eyes. Oh,
Yeah, I got it.
my boomstick. I just want less CG.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mhm.
I
Why
don't.
are you torturing me like this? Why?
They did it in Evil Dead Rise. The CG wasn't like too blatant, but I just want even less. I want it to be more raw. Maybe I just want VHS cassette tapes or some shit. I don't know.
No, you want practical effects.
You know, there is, funny that you mentioned that, there's some, I don't know too much about it, but there is an upcoming Evil Dead 2 re-release on VHS on the horizon.
Really?
I read it on the internet. Look it up.
I'll have to find me a VCR.
I'm going to have to find myself the baddest, biggest VCR that I can find this side of the interwebs. Oh well.
Hey guys, can we take a quick music break? Because I had to take a swazzer.
Or you want the 4-headed VCR.
I gotta drain the head right now. Hit the head. Why do they call it hit the head?
You got to go clean those heads. You know what I'm saying?
Sniff that VCR cleaner.
There. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, before I go play this, who could win in a fight? Mr. Fantastic? What the fuck's his name in The Boys? Captain Asshole.
I've been watching Gen V. That would be
Homelander.
Homelander.
Oh yeah, that homie. Yeah.
Homie.
Yeah. I call him-
Homelander.
Yeah.
Homelander or Goku? Who would win in a fight?
Oh, Goku for sure.
Goku. Goku.
Fuck Homelander.
Do you know why? Because Goku would roll up to him. I think Goku would roll up to him and he'd ask him a question.
I do have one more request. It has to do with our training regime. Will you guys suck me off until I come all over your faces?
Was that from?
That's probably what he would do.
That sound like Goku.
Hey, look at those faggot ass clothes. Faggot, faggot, fag, fucking fag. My son's a fag.
I'm just
Poor-
gonna stay on mute. I have no idea what's going on.
Poor Gohan.
Well, Piccolo is always a better father, so. But yes,
Yeah,
you
he
should play
raised
some music.
Gohan,
Take a
right?
break.
We'll be
Yes,
right
he did.
back. This is Sound Ideas with Do 2. Wait, did I play song? Did I skip a song?
Its connection to the pyramids of
I
Egypt
might have skipped a song.
and the pyramids
I
of the
think-
Americas.
It's 3 or 4.
This connection creates an aha moment in the mind.
Thank you,
It also
Serva.
serves as an understanding. Believe it or not, this is the first step in alien-human interspecies communication. However, the second part of this communication is hidden. Most is understood by our world government. And understanding it will send ice through your veins. in alien-human interspecies communication. However, the second part of this communication is hidden and also misunderstood by our world governments. And understanding it will send ice through your veins. The pyramids of Africa are all linked together with the pyramids of North America. The Egyptians, the Mayans, and the Aztecs are all linked together as one. They were miles apart, and yet they were all one culture and one people. And the reason why is because they all share the same Father. And He is here. This ancient sculpture was found among the ruins of the Mayan civilization, and it represents an alien language. It is also an ancient clue, which means it possesses supreme knowledge. This is the face of our teacher and the face of our Father. Also something even more powerful than that. It is also an alien codex. It is a transmission of code, an enigma.
It is deliberately left upon this earth and left to us for only one purpose. What the hell you going to warn us of something that is to come.
All right, before I open the hole again, we're going to do some thanks for some peoples. You could donate at P.O. Box, Nick the Rat, 905, or skip it up. Either way, we got, wow, I can't see that there, but maybe we got one over here. We got a letter. Let's open this up. It's at the P.O. Box, 955. That was a fun track. The Win. Oh, is this from Tommy Nominous? Tommy Nominous. Tommy has added to my collection of $2 bills. And he tapes some dimes on there, so it comes out to $4.20. I got so many of these. I got like a whole booklet. They're so fresh, so clean. These are like the clean. I would do cocaine with these $2 bills. They're cleaner than my. They're clean. Tommy Anonymous. Tommy, have you made any music lately? I gotta do a quick search here. Let me look up Tommy Anonymous on Tom Anonymous. His name is so hard. Tom Anonymous. Yeah, I can't spell it. I can't spell Tom Anonymous right. I can't. Tommy, make some music. You had that cool ass video. I love that shit. That was great. Thank you so much for the 420, Tommy. Yeah, let me copy. Thank you, Quirkus. Let me copy this here and paste it into Google. See if Tommy has been up to anything new lately. Tom Anonymous. The hell is this? Why is Netanyahu popping up? No, I'm getting a lot of weird news when you put anonymous in here, but it's not what it's not what I'm looking for. No, I'm not looking for anonymous. I'm looking for Tom Anonymous. All right. All right, Tom. Tom Anonymous, you gotta make something. Send it to me, please. How come I can't? Well, it should be. I want to find your other video. Hold on one second here. No, this is not. That's not Tom Anonymous. Tom. Okay, yeah, you're on. Yeah, let's see what your last. Here, I found you. So you made that one video 5 years ago. You must be Tommy. That shit was awesome.
Have you seen Tommy?
I have not seen Tommy, but Tommy's been sending me 420. Thank you so much, Tommy. Oh, he's on SoundCloud? Has he done something recently on SoundCloud? Let's see. People are so helpful in the chat room. You guys are great. Tom Anonymous, 5 years ago. Come on, Tommy. Did you make that artwork? That shit's awesome. I like the lizard pope guy. That's cool. We also have another letter here. One more letter. Oops. Well, that's not cool. I think I ripped part of the code off there. This check might not go through, but either way, thank you so much for the $5. Thanks for your show, Sir Crossstitch. Thank you so much, Sir Crossstitch. I might have fucked this check up, but it's the thought that counts. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this checked through the machine. Whoops. You can also donate by going to the website, nicktherat.com/donate. Takes PayPal. Let's see. Anybody donate this week? Looks like there has been some donations. I read initials and the amount. This week we got KR with 420. KR? Fuck yeah. Thank you, KR. KR, you are amazing. You've been around for a long time. And guess what? I see 420. You two, you know what? Let's crack another beer for those two. Cheers, KR and IC. For the 820, 840 a month. Tickle in my throat. You could also do Satoshis. Don't know if I got any sats. Let's see. Sats. No sats recently. There's a no agenda meetup coming to Brooklyn on December 9th. I'm going to probably try to meet up. I'm going to try to probably go to that. Should be fun. It's nearby the sewer. ISO tickle my throat. Stop. What is this? Don't ISO that. Tickle in my throat. Don't ISO tickle in my throat. Oh yeah, Twitch subs. Let's look at Twitch here. Let's see. Twitchers, twitchy twatchers. Eight days ago, Foo resub with Prime. That's more than a week. I probably said that last week, maybe not. So Foo, thank you for the resub on Prime. We got World Saver 69, give me a follow. Quirkus resubbed with Prime. You've been subscribed for 27 months? Yayness? I did not know that. Really? Thank you, Quirkus. I didn't know you were there for 27 months. Have I been missing reading your name? I think I would have noticed that more. But either way, thank you so much, Quirkus. Ducky on resub with Prime for 51 months. Trey from Philly resubbed for 23 months. Cheers to all you goddamn Twitcher motherfuckers. Here, let's throw a little emote out here. Which one? I'm going to take this dog, I guess. I don't know. Bop. I do have to make more Twitch emotes. Maybe. Okay, well. All right, so that's the donation segment. You guys rock. And thank you so much. We're going to play a quick advertisement because that's where the real money is at. And then we're going to get back to the show. But for now, we got some advertisements to go through. We'll be right back with more Nick the Rat Radio. Thanks for tuning. Thanks for donating. Thanks for showing me that you care. Because now I know you care, that makes me happy. Thank you.
Are you ready to delve into the unknown? To unlock secrets of magic that has never been shown? Bible Spells Volume 2, The Spell Book of Your Dreams, will reveal the power of ancient magic, or so it seems. With spells for love, money, and power too. This book will give you control over all that you do. But beware, as you cast these spells with care. For with great power comes great despair. So if you're ready to unlock the mysteries of the arcane, Bible Spells Volume 2 will take you on a journey of the insane. Order now. 917-719-5923. Demonic priests standing by to take your call.
Possible side effects that are not covered by any laws you may experience while using Bible Spells Volume 2 include, but are not limited to: loss of control over one's own actions and thoughts, sudden changes in behavior and personality, seeing or hearing things that are not there, physical manifestations such as unexplained bruises or burns, unusual or heightened sensitivity to light and sound, male-like feces, inability to sleep or nightmares, sudden onset of fear or phobias, loss of memory or gaps in recall, difficulty speaking or slurred speech, changes in appetite or digestion, hail Satan, loss of touch with reality or hallucinations, inability to perform everyday tasks or sudden lack of coordination, unusual movements or seizures, sudden aversion to religious symbols or objects, feeling a presence or being watched in one's surroundings.
Order now.
Duodenum just rescribed to Prime for the 2 months. Duodenum, woo!
My name is Peter. Now, if you would like to find some time crystals, do not go to Kmart or Walmart or the Dark Sewer Network. Don't go there. They're not inside of gnomes. Do not crack open any gnomes or gnome homes or crack and break in gnome bones. No, siree. Leave the gnomes alone. This has just been a PSA on the DSN. Bye!
Hole's open again. Whoa. Sorry about that. The hole is deep. Oh, look, Lavish is in here now. Booberry is too.
Hello there.
Hola. What
How
software?
are you?
What software do you use to edit your audio?
Right now, Adobe Audition.
Oh, you pay Adobe money?
Not quite.
Really? You legally? Well, I mean, I take that back. I stopped doing that a while ago. I just found other. I hate Adobe.
Somebody pays Adobe money.
I'm shocked that you would accuse me of such treachery, good
Yeah,
sir.
no.
Well,
That's,
okay, maybe
slanderous.
maybe you're just using a company account or something. We'll just say that. Yeah.
For the time being, at least, until they finally kick me out.
Exactly.
It's been
They'll never
charging
know.
into the room.
They won't find out. Is that the only Adobe product you use?
Nope. I got that one. It's primarily Audition, Photoshop, and After Effects. And I feel like I can make a fairly seamless transition. There's only one thing specifically that I do with Photoshop that I'm not sure if GIMP could replicate, but it's how you can import an MP4 and split it up each frame into its own separate layer and then re-export it as a GIF. That gives you some really nice compression options.
If GIMP doesn't do that, which it probably won't, maybe there's definitely stuff that could do that. You could use can you use DaVinci Resolve to change MP4 to GIF? There's software that could do it for sure, other than Adobe products. But yeah, the Adobe's nice. I like Adobe, but I also fucking hate Adobe, and I hate Macs.
Yeah, I mean, if
I
it
love
wasn't
Macs, and I hate Macs.
it's a love-hate thing.
So it's all love-hate, all the way down the row.
Tattooed each side of your knuckles.
I used to help people with computers, and most quote unquote artists use Macs. And Macs and it's like, ooh, Macs and Adobe, we need both those things. And whenever there's an update on a Mac, it always breaks Adobe, or an Adobe update will break the Mac. It's frustrating, and it's a waste of money. I hate Mac users. Sorry, if you use a Mac, I'm sorry.
That's why you never update, caller.
Well, you have to though.
Do you really though?
What's the point of having an unupdated computer? I actually heard that Apple is going to stop releasing like updates soon because they keep updating it and it's just breaking stuff, and they're not really adding anything new. They're like, we're going to slow down on like software updates. We're just because we keep doing it.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
More or less. Max backward is scam. That's great.
I run the IRC BoostBot stuff with a MacBook.
That's fine.
You swine. Oh, I'm just kidding. That's fine.
You pig in human clothing.
Is that your main computer though?
Nah. It used to be.
How about
back in the day?
How about
In the
Lavish?
old-
Is Lavish a Mac user?
I was until somebody borrowed it from me in my backpack and didn't give it back.
Booberry. Bad Booberry.
It wasn't. Oh, it wasn't Boobsy. Boobsy, he wouldn't do that to me. We go way back.
I would flagellate myself if I did that.
Somebody stole your Mac? That's fucked.
Oh, they stole my Mac. They stole my passport. They stole all kinds of stuff. It was a sad day. But you know what, Nick? There was nothing in that backpack that couldn't be replaced. You know what I'm saying?
Except your Mac and your passport.
Except that shit's expensive. I applied for another passport, and as far as the Mac, yeah, I'm not getting one. So I went and got the cheapest Dell I could find.
Well, you don't want the
it's been fine.
cheapest computer. You want at least an i5 or a comparable.
It was a good cheap. It was a high quality cheap computer. It was definitely a bang for buck purchase that I've been very happy with ever since, and I use it all the time. So
the kind of computer you got to call 1-800 for. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The only thing I liked the Mac about was just all the music stuff that you can do with it. You can do the GarageBand and the Logic Pro and all that. That's all fun.
GarageBand's cool. And it's free.
Comes right in. Alienware.
I shouldn't hate on Mac so much, but I do.
No, you should. Apple's an evil corporation.
They're all evil. Microsoft's evil. I'm sure Linux is evil too.
Well, Unix started at Bell, and Bell is certainly evil.
So there you go. Evil helps us. Well, to become slaves. The Linux Corporation.
Yeah. Linux Corporation Incorporated.
Have y'all tried any Alienware?
I put on some alien. I wore some alien panties once.
I used to wear UFOs.
Okay. Alienware is pretty solid machines.
That's Dell. It's all Dell.
Is it?
Yeah, they bought them. I think Dell bought them.
Oh.
Dude.
When?
Oh, 10 years ago? A while now. Alienware. That's just pre-built computer. You could build your own, which is basically, like those blocks that you have to put in the holes that are shaped the same size.
Yeah, I've built a few.
That's what this machine is. It was the first computer we built. I had been using a Acer Predator laptop, which for the horsepower, it wasn't a terrible price. I think it was $1,100, the one I picked up. But for the whole for like the first year and a half and change, 2 years, that's everything was ran off of that laptop. Poor thing.
Whip that mule.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
I like a nice computer where you could like switch out parts. I guess you could kind of do it on a laptop, but not as much as you could do on like a desktop. Meh.
Yeah.
I'm a stingy old computer user.
It's the way to be.
Do you guys play video games?
Yeah, a lot.
Really? Do you feel like you're wasting time when you play them?
Oh yeah, every second is a waste of time.
Awesome. What games do you play?
I really got into the Total War games recently. Those ones where it's just like it's micromanaging the game, and you just have to micromanage every little fucking thing, and it's just like I don't know why. I love it.
Do you play the Warhammer or Shogun?
Oh God, no! No! I can't even go anywhere near Warhammer. Are you kidding me?
No, Total War.
No, I haven't. No, I do like the Napoleon one and the China one. I do the historical ones.
Are you a history buff? Is that why?
Yeah, I guess so. Warhammer's scary. I feel like I get caught up in that.
How tall was Napoleon?
Not tall enough.
Isn't it weird? That's like what we know about Napoleon. He was short in French. That's all I know about him.
If you learn about history, you come to learn that history is petty. Tom Petty.
He is history.
History really be do running down that dream.
Yeah.
You'd be one of the. You could be the fucking sun god incarnate, and just be remembered for your height. That's how
Prince
low.
Albert is only known for his can. It's a terrible thing. History is a mean son of a bitch.
History, like
Queen
gravity,
Elizabeth
is a
was known
harsh
for being.
mistress.
She is. Queen Elizabeth was known for being a virgin queen. How fucking mean are these people?
Didn't she have kids?
No, she never. She did not ever once have sex.
She probably had braided pubic hair. That's why.
That's more her story.
Yeah. I wonder if she had a wig down there.
It's called a merkin, okay?
A merkin.
A merkin.
Ooh,
She's
we should
Polish.
make a merkin company in America. We could call it the American Merkin.
A merkin?
A merkin.
A merkin.
I like it.
Oh my god.
Style.
We'll have to cut this out of the show so nobody takes our idea.
I'm sure it already exists.
Probably.
Booberry, what do you play? Do you play games?
Well,
I am a Nintendo boy. You understand that?
So you're an old fag?
Sorry, Mario, the princess is in another castle.
I guess so. Did you play was it Super Mario Wonder?
I have not yet. I've been kind of chipping away at some Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. With the I hadn't really been playing much, except for like the occasional Left 4 Dead 2 round here or there. I picked up the Metroid Prime remake, which was a lot of fun. Very much enjoyed that game as a kid, and I thought they did a good job with it, with the reskin, what have you.
It does look good. Do you play Smash Brothers?
Not in a long time, but I have been known to smash down.
Who is your favorite character in Smash Brothers?
I default to Link. I like Link a lot.
You're a big
I like
Zelda
Seamus
freak,
myself.
huh?
I enjoy it. Yeah.
Have you ever beat the first Zelda game?
I have.
Did you beat it on an emulator or on the original Nintendo?
On the original Nintendo, Mama
Ooh.
Berry had the 2 gold-plated NES cartridges, quote unquote gold.
I've only beat it on emulator. I've never beat it on. So I used to suck at video games, I think. I always loved playing them, but then I realized as the older I got, I was like, wow, I was really bad at these games. They're not so hard. You just take time. You gotta know what you're doing.
I think that's fair.
Those were wild games, man. It was like the
You just
Wild
had
West.
to hone your blade.
Hone
You just had
your
to
blade.
sharpen your mind.
I've been revisiting Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation.
Ooh. Now we're
A
talking.
classic.
Hell yeah.
Who's your favorite character in Final Fantasy VII? Is it Red 13?
I don't have a favorite.
I think Tiff is my favorite. I don't know why.
Something about her.
Yeah, it's something.
She punches stuff. I like that. It's like Knuckles.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what my favorite spell is right now. I can't.
My favorite spell in Final Fantasy is the one that casts the most fast.
Haste 3.
Because once you start casting those ultimas and shit, and it's like it takes like
I think
5 minutes.
Yeah, though, I like that. I like that. Gives you time to do a dab.
Yeah.
I summon
my
Shiva.
favorite
I think Phoenix
Okay,
is my
done.
favorite spell because brings everybody back fucking to life. And, if I got to talk nerd talk, that's about all I got. Nerds.
Fucking
nerds.
I like
just
doing
have-
with my life.
Like
See,
what?
that's what we're just saying. Video games are a waste of time.
They are a waste of time.
I don't know. I've been doing stuff lately.
Have you watched any movies, or is movie watching also a waste of time?
No, it's good, but I did see that Artificial Girl. You guys probably haven't seen that yet.
I have not.
Is that a
Seen
porn?
a few, but
I thought it was going to be terrible. It's everything wrong with Hollywood. The black female's the boss. The hero is an 11-year-old girl. And those jokers pulled it off. I don't know. I liked it.
The Artificial Girl.
Yeah.
Directed and written by Franklin Reich.
Yeah.
Sounds racist.
The way
It
I said
is.
it, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Artificial
And
girl.
it's got a lot of
Artificial
pedophilia.
girl.
It's a lot about pedophilia. It's it's everything that's wrong with Hollywood. And I watched it for a hate watch, and I came out going, God, that was all right.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Still haven't watched Barbie.
Well, I gotta see that. I like Margot Robbie. And I actually do like what's his face too.
You have a heartbeat.
I guess so.
Yeah. You gotta like Margot Robbie.
I don't like that what's his face anymore though. Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't like him. I think he's a shitty actor.
He's been okay in a few things.
I think he used to be good, but I think
when he was 10.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, that was his best role.
That was probably, yeah.
And then after 10, it was all downhill from there.
I had a fat mom. It made me cry. She wasn't a beast like that lady, but it's still, I was like, oh no. It sucked.
Did she eat Gilbert Grape?
No, but mom did love grapes. They were good.
We all got our thing. Oh man, I gotta pee again. You guys want to talk to each other while I go release the beast?
Oh wow.
If I'm in a dirty hole, I might as well talk to these scumbags.
All right, I'll be right back. Don't talk about. We don't want any Palestinian or Hamas talk. With
no.
Israel. So, anything but that. Okay.
I can't believe you even brought that up.
No. Also, no Ukraine or Russia. Well, because that's old news.
Blueberry, earlier I saw in the chat, how do you get Satoshis? And I was thinking that you could get it through Podverse, and I saw Servo put in there. Albi? What's Albi?
Albi is a service. Actually, Nick the Rat is set up with them right now. They are a Lightning wallet provider. You go to them with a email address and you create an account, and then you, as a listener or as a podcaster, can use this Lightning wallet in the apps. If there's a couple ways that you can refill your wallet through Albi, you can use a debit card and purchase sats through the Albi homepage or your account page, whatever. Or you can. I use the Strike app, which it's a STRIKE, and it allows you to set up a debit card bank account, and you can purchase Satoshis from your normie bank account, and then just generate an invoice in Albi, and you can send from the Strike app to Albi.
Wow.
Or you can send from Strike to Fountain, so on and so forth.
So I have another quick question for you on this note. Do you guys have a badge or a button or something that people that wanted to promote these networks could put on their website they could click that button, like interested in donating crypto? Click here. That explained all this stuff and had links to the different options.
There is a couple of logos floating around. There's that really cool V for V with the lightning bolt, and it's a kind of illustrated as a 4.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know. Let's see if I can. I always forget.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down, Sunshine?
That's the only way I know how to do it, is that lightning bolt on Podverse.
Yeah.
So there is a couple of how-to websites. One that comes to mind is value.info. So valueforvalue.info. And this one's got a bunch of kind of primers and whatnot.
Are you a coder, Booberry?
Only by necessity and in very limited ranges.
Gotcha.
Besides being Satan adjacent, he's a man of many talents.
Certainly is.
A Renaissance man of sorts.
A rake almost.
Many have called him a rake.
Changes in appetite or digestion. Hail Satan.
What the hell? Is that the clip thing? Did you make that? Did you do the...
Yeah, I clipped it on the spot.
Yeah, you like that?
That's cool.
Spot pirates.
I've learned the bare necessities of running Python scripts. Mostly just kind of working with the stuff that Servo and Cotton Gin and Nam and Gigswell have thrown my way.
Can I ask can I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
How do you do you have a profession?
I work in the entertainment industry.
You're a porn star. I knew it.
Well, I'm gonna have to turn to OnlyFans here pretty soon.
That's not his only Python script.
Heyo.
Let's look. Booberry porn. Okay, I'm gonna look for that later. There we go. Okay, cool.
You're gonna want to do Rule 34 on that.
Absolutely. Safe search off.
Yeah.
Big time. Dang it.
But yeah, I'm looking back into getting into more gig-based work. I was terminated from my position last week, so kind of in a period of transition.
Sorry about that. That sucks.
You gotta come my way, sunshine.
Oh, hello, Daddy. Hello there.
I was fired.
Man.
Last time I was fired was in 2008. And then I made Obama bucks for like 2 years straight. It was crazy.
Can I play the ISO?
Sure.
That was so much money. Oh.
It was like, hey, don't look for a job. Don't work. It's fine. We took your job away from you. Here's some free money. I was like, sure.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens with unemployment. We'll see how much they try to fight it.
I don't know if there's any Biden bucks out there.
How can they fight it?
I'm not sure.
They
It's been a long while
if they want
since.
Did they eliminate your position?
No.
Did they fire you with cause?
Insubordination.
Oh, you're fucked.
You told your boss to suck a dick? Wow.
What you got to do is go get another job and get laid off due to lack of work. It only takes one employer.
I don't know. I've done the unemployment stuff before with being break weeks from tours and whatnot, summertime and the like. I'm not a huge fan. I'd rather not dwell in that for too terribly long.
I also do like a nice steady shitty job.
Yeah, but if you can pick up, if say you were a part of a hiring hall and you were in rotation, and you picked up gigs every few weeks, the off weeks you can collect, or you can collect partials, and you'll be able to get a nut every month. You know, you'll be like, well, at least I have 2,400 coming in a month. Then you do gig work, and you might get a gig like that pays $7,000 a week or something. You know, like I did.
Or you could rob a bank with me. Hey, you guys want to rob a bank? I mean,
yes.
I mean,
no.
No, officer. Wait. Yes. Wait.
Wait, are you a cop?
The FBI.
You legally have to tell us if you're a cop if we ask.
I'll have to look into that. I'm currently there is a production company that I'm on again, off again, or I had been with for the past 3 years, kind of just taking work as I could. I might have to look and see if I can reapply. I'm not sure.
If you're an ME though, right?
Yeah.
Come visit me for a while. You can program a grand MA.
Very rusty. I've been building, mostly stuck in set construction for the past 2 years. And then prior to that was all COVID time, so I hadn't done anything for 2 years until I got that fucking that last job.
Yeah. Insubordination's a tough one.
Yeah, that'll teach me to take a complaint about my supervisor to someone other than her. Stupid me.
Well,
are you fucking serious?
That sounds like
you could sue.
If you took a complaint, and yeah, I just like I've sued a few people myself, and won every time.
That does sort of sound like a lawsuit to me. I'm not giving legal expertise. I live in a sewer. But complaining about somebody at work, did you complain to HR or was it to like Bob in fucking washing the toilets or something?
Well, first off, I have to play my contractual.
She's the boss and you're the slave. Deal with it, idiot.
Well, that's everybody.
She's a real woman, and she's better than you, because she gets paid more to do less.
She sounds hot.
That definitely sounds like the theater business.
Yeah. I guess in a nutshell, I had said something that a supervisor didn't like back on right at the beginning of October. And
did you say the N-word?
No, I said the F word.
You called her fat?
No.
Frumpy. Did you call her frumpy?
No, I said the word fuck.
You called her a fat fuck? She fired you for it?
You said fuck.
I said fuck. There was people in an adjacent room that allegedly heard this. This supervisor used that as a launch pad to put me on paid administrative leave for 2 weeks, to which they investigated me. The conclusion of the investigation was they thought that they might have probable cause to find me potentially guilty of time card fraud. The whole gag of it is that manager had signed off on every single time card since my employment began, just as much as she had signed off on every single one of my 3 other coworkers' time cards under the same regards.
All right, so either somebody there doesn't like you, or they're doing very bad monetarily.
So,
or both.
When I went back, my second "we're letting you back in" interview. This is a fucking 2-week period. I'm very upset with what they did. and they allowed me to return to work. They handed over 4 pages of rules that I must follow, or I would be terminated if I failed to comply. And fast forward a couple of weeks, and there was an incident that involved my supervisor.
Oh my God, what a cliffhanger.
Oh my God.
They just came to his house and killed him. Don't you know there was an
You're like,
NDA?
ooh.
You just got NDA'd out of your mind.
Very fucked up. He fucked with the wrong people. As you can obviously tell from this story, he just continues to pick fights with the wrong people.
I had no idea he was working at the NSA.
Yeah, well, yeah, that happens sometimes. You got 2
I'm
to the
not
head.
allowed to tell you that they do that. Yeah.
What a cliffhanger.
Oh my God.
The best part about this is he's not working with assholes anymore, but it's...
Yeah, that's what I keep telling
Oh,
him.
in the theater business, there's a lot of assholes.
A lot of assholes in every business.
There's assholes
Wait, did I drop out?
You did. We thought you died.
Okay. Oh my! I'm sorry. What was the last part
We
you
thought
heard?
you were assassinated.
I thought you were working at the NSA. You were
Nah.
like, got my
This was
let me back in interview, and then as a result of
Yeah. Okay. So they gave me 4 pages, rules I must follow. And during my absence, while the supervisor was taking over, there was an interaction that she had with 3 of the students. And they had come to me expressing concerns that they were going to get benched in a sense. Am I gone again?
No, you're here.
No, you're here.
Okay. I just saw the lounge just disconnect.
Oh, no, we're just listening. Oh, yeah.
I'm gone again.
So they student comes to me, is very, very upset. So I take it first to the assistant activities director and then the director of our program. They don't really need to see to escalate it in any capacity. 13 days later, I get an email to come in to the main office the following day, and they presented me with this this email that I had responded to the original complaint with.
Yeah.
Said that I was
that memo?
found. What's that?
Said, did you get that memo?
Did you get
Well,
that memo?
That office.
they said that they said that I had broken the chain of command, which was listed in that 4 pages. So they gave me the option to resign or be terminated. And I pulled my phone out to talk with the one person that they've allowed me to discuss this with in turn.
Oh my God!
They-
What another?
They're out for him.
Another cliffhanger.
Boobs, watch your ass.
They set you up?
Yeah.
They set you up. You were set up.
This guy might be the best storyteller of
He's-
all time.
One person he could talk to was.
It wasn't his mom.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It
what a
sounds like they wanted to get rid of him, and then they did, but then they're like, "But we're gonna have to pay him money if we do this, so let's bring him back in and fuck him over, so we don't have to pay him."
I'm assuming the one person he was allowed to talk to about it was Nick the Rat.
It wasn't me, and I have no idea what's going on. Actually, it was. I had to kill him.
Was it?
I had to knock him off.
Nick, you promised no more murder.
The bloodlust is really hard to turn down.
Do you want to hear?
Hey, dude,
so
I
good.
fucking liked Diane.
Do you want to hear a funny story about how I almost got fired from the sewer?
Yeah.
The sewer company started to sell cups with people's like an avatar of their likeness on it, and they emailed everybody in the sewer, and they're like, "Hey, you could get this cup, and you could get this avatar of you. Just make the avatar and submit it." And people, I think the scientists were expecting everybody to make avatars that looked like themselves. I made my avatar an Indian guy with a hijab. A hijab, what's that called? Like the hat? And
Hijab?
And I was just like, because I liked how it looked. I was like, I don't care. This is Nick the Rat. He's a brown-skinned man with a hijab on. And then And then the HR company in the sewer emails me like, "Oh, why is your avatar a brown skinned man with a hijab on? That's not what you look like." I'm like, I don't care. I just thought he looked cool. I'm like, well, you might offend somebody in the sewer. I was like, really? I did. That was hysterical.
If it could have only been 2023, you could say that's how I identify. See, all bets are off now.
I could have say that's how I identified, but I didn't. I wasn't. I just liked how he looked. I didn't want to make the rat running around in my cup. I just wanted this dude.
Yeah. You know,
did you do the accent? Did you do the accent when you were talking to him?
It's like,
hello.
I want to. That's how I like to look on the cup.
Please,
please, thank you.
On Team Viewer, buddy.
No, I didn't do.
Team Viewer, buddy. Yes, Team Viewer.
Click on Team Viewer.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to get fired or anything. I was about to say that there was an error in the character maker, but I was like, no, that's what I picked.
Buddy, gift cards.
Say you're colorblind. I didn't know.
Oh,
Rats are
shit.
colorblind anyway.
And do you? Okay, one more funny part about this story. I forgot because HR was very un-HR-ish. They said if you wanted to pick something not human, you could have picked an animal, like a cat or a dog. I was like, I picked an Indian guy with because
a man, a
I just
human.
wanted that on my cup. And then they said if you wanted an inhuman character on your cup, you could have picked a cat or a dog. I was like, can I talk to HR? Wait, you are HR. Fuck you guys. I was like, don't talk to me. I know how to avoid conflict, but I thought that was funny. That was fucking horrible.
Ooh, what's up, bro? Who was that one person you could talk to? Oh my God.
Booberry's back? I don't know. He said his internet went down. He didn't get killed.
When we last left Blueberry, he was describing the one person that he could tell the story to.
Whoa. Is that Monica?
I don't know who that is.
Monica.
Monica?
Yeah. That or Monica.
Who's Monica?
No, that's not.
You know that Hua?
That's not Harmonica Man. I don't think so.
Harmonica.
Her Monica. His Monica. Why isn't there a his Monica?
Their Monica. Good question. Our Monica.
They Monica.
Z. Monaco.
Monica X.
Let me use this opportunity while we're waiting on Boo, the cliffhanger of cliffhangers. Guys, I'm coming out. I'm the #1 female sumo wrestler in the world. 2023 was the year of me.
Wait, there's female sumo wrestling?
Wait a minute, you're Jewish?
There are now. And I'm the best one that's ever lived.
There is female
sumo. You're a female. You're a woman. You're an icon. A female icon.
I am.
You're like Dolly Parton, but you're Jewish.
Well, yeah. I'm more of a Shinto type, but sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. #1. JCD just ordered a 7-foot poster of me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just of your cock?
No. I don't identify as having a cock anymore.
Oh, I know you don't. I mean, you have one, but you don't identify as having one. But you do have one. But you don't identify as having one.
Right. That bulge in my singlet is a tampon.
Aren't all dicks one cock long?
Approximately.
I've never measured anything in cocks.
Why do you measure it in feet? I use cocks.
I use M&M.
Dude, I don't know. It's about 10 penises long. I'd say 10 to 12.
One
See how
cock equals
trying to
12 cock?
Measure the width, trying to measure the width of my couch. Instead of pull my cock and balls out 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 times it took me to get across the couch. It's 12 cocks long.
The king's penis.
Oh, are you here again?
I
Keep
am.
putting it back.
Okay. So where you left us was the one person I can talk to is.
All right, we're going to take a musical break right now. We're going to listen to Perry Toon with Catnip. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Is Booberry there? Booberry is not there yet. Okay. I thought we were about to get the end of that story. To me, it just sounds like you got screwed over. It's the work sucks.
He actually laid the story down in the chat.
You put the
I just read it.
put the story in the chat?
Yeah.
Let's see. He whipped out his wait. Hold on one second here.
I can't believe he whipped it out either.
You said he whipped it out?
Yeah, he did.
He whipped out his phone to talk to.
I whipped my pecker out right there, and I did a helicopter dick.
Yeah, he did.
He whipped out his phone to talk to.
I
He whipped out his phone to talk to.
Hello.
Hello.
So I
whipped
pulled
out
my
his
phone
phone
out.
to talk to. Okay, I'll stop.
I pulled my phone out to talk to the one person I was granted permission to discuss the whole thing with, and HR told me to put the phone away, and I said, no, I'm going to alert my partner to this, and they said, you know what, you're terminated. And that was the takeaway that I understand is they terminated me for not taking a complaint about a supervisor to the supervisor.
Okay, great. That's good news. Were you under contract?
True. Was there a contract?
Yeah. I would probably need to clarify with Light Bright, because they had us like on a handbook, weird shit.
That sucks so much. Did you have?
But if you were under contract, they have to pay you the term.
It was not a. It was. I don't think they ever defined it as a contracted position.
No. Once you write down something about what you're doing, you're on a contract. You understand?
Was there any written agreements?
Yeah.
I don't have an answer for you at this current moment, but I can definitely pull up whatever it was.
The same amount of money as everybody else, and was everybody else on the same set of rules?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was on the pay grades lower than the people that had been there for 7 years. I mean, it's blown up into this whole fucking. I'm one of 2 people that are now gone because my partner said, "Fuck this! I'm not going to be subjected to the same treatment," and started looking for jobs. And actually, her last day was yesterday. And there's another individual that's getting ready to put in his 2 weeks notice.
Wait, when you say partner, is this like somebody that you're with?
Yeah, it's Light Bright. We had the same job essentially at 2 different spots.
I thought you meant you worked at the
coworkers.
Light Bright company. Oh man, I'm so confused right now.
And yeah, it's 3/4 of the department are gone in the month of November 2023. Congratulations.
There's a lot of work out my way, man.
That it sucks, but it's probably best you're out of there. It sounds like they wanted they just doesn't sound very good.
Not a healthy work environment.
There's a lot of splash damage that's very upsetting.
But they should definitely pay you.
It's not even so much the pay that it's the conditions in which this supervisor is still allowed to operate based around who she needs to be around. It's unbelievable.
One question.
It's not unbelievable. Everything is fucking.
Was she a lesbian?
My dad asked the same thing, but no.
Okay. How fat is she?
Don't fat shame her. How old was she? No.
How old and fat was she?
Yeah. And on a scale of,
fat.
aardvark to coyote, how ugly was she?
I think.
Oh, okay. Forget all those questions. How do you deal with change? Do you take change poorly or do you take change head on?
I am very accustomed to change.
So you're gonna be okay.
It's business,
but there is it. Well, for starters, this is not the first job that I've been fired from. The first time, it was something that I brought upon myself. I absolutely deserved it because it was
you killed somebody.
No, but had I continued, I probably would have fucking done myself in. And I got fired from Feld Entertainment, Disney on Ice. It's more of a rite of passage, I feel like.
Oh my God. You're so lucky.
Yeah. I kind of look at it like I drank myself out of that job. But then there was 2020 getting fired from Cats, essentially. And that's the thing that's really fucking me up with the way they handled this, because this was 2 weeks, not knowing if you're coming back to work, the isolation, not being able to fucking communicate with people.
No,
It
they did that. They were just trying to fuck you off and get away
You
with
got
it.
your ice machine ready.
That's fucked.
Get this ready. Life ain't fair. Stop whining, you little bitch.
Eh.
I guess I wouldn't be so fucking pissed if there wasn't people that were caught in the fucking splash damage radius of all this that absolutely, under no circumstance, fucking deserve treatment of any capacity, which this fucking bitch has been laying forward.
Yeah, they're all douchebags in management. You know,
I mean, it's
the ideas people that couldn't wheeze, fuck them. I'm so tired of their bullshit. I call them the feelings people. You know, and that's why I have none, because they're a bunch of fucking assholes and they destroyed all mine.
You call the managers the
I
feelings
tell
people?
they can't do the feelings people. Yeah, fuck them.
Really? I call the managers the pit bosses. That's they just walk around the pit with a whip, and if they don't like what they see, then
I call them the feelings people because they always want to have talks about feelings and stuff rather than doing anything.
actually,
Because
holy
they're
shit,
inept.
you're right.
Yeah, they're inept. They're completely fucking inept pieces of fucking human garbage that just should and would die. You know, you have to be able to do things. You had to be able to fucking hunt. You had to be able to build shelter. You had to be able to fucking figure out what to drink that wouldn't kill you. And none of these people could if it wasn't for people like us that do. Right? And I'm putting Boo in that category as a doer because that motherfucker is a good man. You know? And fuck that stupid cunt. That's all I have to say. You know, Boo, you're better off without her in your life. I'm sorry about the splash damage. You guys should stomp that puddle up her ass. Fuck her. Losing her whole fucking department. What a fucking idiot. I hope her fucking budget goes. And I can't believe the amount of feelings talks that you've generated for those idiots to waste their life at when they could be playing Zelda.
But Boo also needs that money. And also, you could always join the Church of Nick the Rat, because down in the sewer,
you're building a rat ship here.
We're building a rat ship of a religion. You could join us.
What do you think, Boo?
I think the work is going to come easy enough. I'm not super concerned by it.
It's just aggravating.
You're a man of many talents.
I just, I very much feel that there's people being subject to shit that don't deserve this.
Yeah.
And there's not a fuck all thing that I can do about it at this current moment, other than
it's if you can find that they did this act without cause and stick a fucking bulldog on them, and then the management has to rethink their hiring decisions with their fucking middle management. Middle management's the worst thing that ever happened in the world. It really is.
What about the top dogs though? Like conglomerates.
Top dogs, great. They might be fucking, have cocaine rocks falling out their nose and be psychopaths, but
they're
at least
still
they're getting
doing it
done. Yeah. Fucking middle management. That's what's wrong with hospitals. That's what's wrong with colleges. It's what's wrong with every corporation in the world. And my God, we should just be able to kill them at the TSA. We should just be able to hang them. It's what's wrong with everything, middle management.
And these positions absolutely can exist as their self-standing entities. They could be the motherfuckers that sit there and run the theaters. They don't need this person that, and it's a
sucks you dry. They're like a vampire.
They're worse. They're more like a hemorrhoid that's infected with a bacteria that could kill you.
And every time you wipe, you see red.
Yeah, or green.
Or both.
Yeah.
White.
Christmas in Uranus.
Yeah, fuck them.
Is Lavish being really quiet because he's a manager?
I'm just taking it all in. Forza crowd.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm stepping on everyone, so.
No, you're not.
I've heard all this. Booberry and I talk about this stuff all the time. I have nothing to add because I've already told Booberry everything that you guys just told him, and I'm just
Lavish, have you ever been fired from a job?
no, never been fired.
Oh. Have you ever quit?
I got fired once and I shit in the guy's golf bag. Yeah.
You did that before or after you got fired? You shit in his golf bag?
Yeah. So I'm not going to go. If I say the names, it's really bad. But some very, very, very high profile people had me as their bitch for a few days. It's called A Party Handler. And I'm fucking doing all their logistics and day-to-day solutions for a major fucking outfit. And they were camping in Philly for 3 days. And I took the top dog to one of the best golf clubs in the nation that my boss has a fucking had a membership at. Took him golfing, and the stupid cunt that he had working for him had unrealistic expectations of the ability of anyone when it comes to union things, and made an edict of something that's impossible for anyone to do other than the specific union positions, and told me I had to do it. And I said, well, I'll get it done. No problem. And then when she found out I didn't personally do it, she told this fucking guy to fire me. And then I explained to him, he goes, oh, yeah, she doesn't know about that stuff. But, just to keep her happy.
Wait, when you said you didn't personally do it, did the job get done, though?
Oh, the job got done. And not only got done, it got done by an expert. And in this case, under law, under literal criminal statutes.
You had to shit inside of her golf bag.
It had to be done. But the guy calls me up and fires me. He goes, oh, hey, we're going to pay you, but you can't come. Problem was, I had some ants coming to the show that night. And I said, hey, man, my ants aren't running me off. And he goes, your ants can come, but, you can't be here. You can't be here. She's real upset, and she, I can't get nothing done without her, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay. And I started going home. I'm in my own personal vehicle, right?
Yeah.
And I get a call about 20 minutes later saying, hey, this guy left his golf bag in your car. Like, you know what? He did. And they said, hey, they need you to bring it. They need you to bring it now. And I said, all right, okay. So I turn around and I get into traffic, right?
Yeah.
And there's like 7 people dead on the fucking highway. Literally, they're landing helicopters. I'm going to be sitting for a while, right? They start calling me. Then that bitch calls me. And she's like, I don't know how you have this, blah, blah, blah. Starts yelling at me, and I go, okay. And it just so happened I had the shit. And I told her where they could pick up his golf bag, that I was getting off an exit. It was going to be on the side of the fucking highway. I was done with them. And I didn't care if I ever worked with their camp or any camp they had influence over again, ever. And I got in the back of my van, took a shit in his fucking golf bag, and left it on the fucking side of the highway.
Now, did you do this outside of your car or inside of your car? Did you
No,
get
I
the bags?
shit in his golf bag in my van. I had a van.
Oh, you had a van. All right. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
You got a lot of shit in space there.
An van, so I could stand up and sit on it and shit in it.
You could have probably sold those clubs or something on eBay.
Somebody went and picked them up.
They probably did.
They were still fucking
They were
there.
probably good clubs.
It was probably several $1,000s worth of stuff.
And after your shit got on them, several $1,000s more. All right, let's take a quick music break. We'll be right back with more Nick the Rat. We got Dario CZ with "So Far Away." shitty situation. That's some good weed. All right, buddy, welcome back. Didn't look right. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's listen to a voicemail. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it.
Does anyone know how to get semen out of werewolf hair? I'm asking for a friend.
I need that. I don't know how to get semen out of werewolf hair.
Cold water will do the trick.
Soap. Dawn.
That orange shit.
Dishwashing
with the scrubby
fluid.
bubble.
A magic eraser.
Olive oil on it.
Olive
Ooh,
oil.
olive oil. Yeah.
Gets it right out.
That sticky jizz.
Soaking in blood.
Gorilla glue?
Oh man, I got Gorilla Glue on my fingers recently. That shit was scary.
That's not good.
It was not. But I thought all the Gorilla Glue dried up inside of the container, So I was testing it on some bullshit, like a cardboard piece, and I got on my fingers, and I was like, oh, fuck. I only got a couple of seconds to figure this out. Acetone probably works the best, but I only have like 99% proof rubbing alcohol, and I didn't really want to dip my fingers in that. Because
Perhaps ammonium and bleach.
a little bit of salty water, like putting salt on your fingers with water and keep just fucking rubbing it. That wound up getting most of it off.
Yeah, it doesn't dry up too fast. It usually takes about an hour or two to even get anywhere.
It got dry pretty quick. I was a little bit like,
It depends on which Gorilla Glue product.
it was
Yeah, that's true.
some liquidy shit, and it made my skin feel like it was stretching. I was like, oh, I should put this on my face.
Yeah, that's the instant Gorilla Glue, correct?
I instantly almost turned into a gorilla.
Instant regret glue. Yeah.
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 It was just a little bit. It wasn't so much, but I was still scared.
Quote unquote, you didn't inhale.
Yeah.
Should have.
Because I know acetone works great, but that's just like rubbing alcohol. And is acetone rubbing alcohol? Fuck, I'm so high. But
You know what callers should try to take the cum out is more cum.
Whoa.
Fight fire with fire.
Exactly.
Fight cum with cum.
Yeah.
If you build it.
Hey, Nick, it's me, Ned.
if you build it, you could come on it.
Yeah, you know what? The only thing space-side people and us Earthlings have in common, sir? We have absolutely nothing in common, sir.
Well, this is Mr. Harmonica Man.
Save
I was going to say, that doesn't sound like Ned.
It's not sensitivity, which the Earthman is not sensitive, sir. He has
talking about? That's
nothing in
Ned.
common with the rest of the fucking universe. Because the rest of the universe is not stupid. Playing with thoughts, being dependent on thoughts, creating images, following images. The rest of the universe is not confused. Brother, they have nothing in common with people who are in spaceships, who can control spaceships with their minds. With their understanding, sir. This is how it's gotta be brought to you, you fucking rat. This is how truth has to come to you, sir. You poor bastard. Hey, but at least it has come, sir. And it's coming on strong right about now.
Sure is.
Right about now.
Coming on really.
Coming on
We're coming on strong.
I
We've
didn't
been here for a while, but
try and
not
help
too
it.
long. Evil, calling to tell you that she's evil. Most definitely evil. Scandalous, notorious, and evil. I said most definitely. I can't remember the rest of the song. This is
Did
the
you guys-
voicemail that's going to be better than Mike Crotch's voicemail.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Did you guys know Ned was a Scientologist?
I do now, apparently.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, that's Mr. Harmonica Man. He is pretty evil, but yeah.
That was Mr. Harmonica Man? No way. Wow. I thought it was Ned, and he converted.
Do you guys take voicemails, right?
Book. Yeah, sure.
Did you have a Scream thing voicemail?
Scream mail, yeah.
We still do.
Did I send you one?
Mm-hmm.
Did 2 weeks ago. It's a good one.
I remember yelling at some point.
I would hope so.
Oh, you have to scream?
No,
You don't have
not
to, but
necessarily.
it's encouraged, highly encouraged, but not necessary.
It's like a choose your own adventure, whatever you want. Fuck yeah, dude.
Press 2 to scream.
Oh yeah.
Press 1 to scream as well.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
You guys should make a compilation of screams that you've collected.
Got quite a collection now.
Really?
That's a beautiful collection.
Huh.
I don't do that on the air, but in my mind, I rate them. You know, when I listen to them live, I think, well, I like to rate them on a scale of 5. Should do like.
Do you think most screams are bad or good? Like, does your mind scale weigh most screams towards high or low?
Well, most of them are great.
I would concur.
Y'all
Most
a
of
bunch
them are fantastic.
Y'all a bunch of sadists.
You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Or masochists. I don't.
They're sadist adjacent.
Roman Catholic.
Basically.
Yeah.
Roman Catholic.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I got one. You guys, I don't know if the algos push you the same shit it pushes me, but did you see the let go of my baby priest, pope thing, whatever, bishop?
Lego my baby pope? What?
Yeah. I don't know if it was the pope. It was some dude in like he kind of like a Catholic dress, blessing a baby, and the fucking baby was not having it, and it was just crying and stuff, and the pope or the bishop dude or whatever slapped it.
Is this the one where he like furiously dips him and he baptizes him? Like I've seen that one where he
from like this week. The algo just pushes weird shit to me.
Nick, that's just a typical Orthodox baptism. That's not even a. That's perfectly normal. What you're talking about is this guy pimp slapped a baby, right?
Yeah.
Full frontal hand.
Yeah. Did you see that one?
He slapped that baby like that baby owed him money.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that baby was like a track star or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Tina Turner or something.
Yeah. Earner.
I'm finding stuff from 2018. A French priest slaps baby during baptism.
Be careful Googling that stuff, Nick. There's some naughty stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's old. I don't know.
I'm getting 2018.
Give me my baby back. Baby back, baby back. So stupid.
Um,
Hold on. Blueberry, what weed are you smoking? What are you smoking, bro?
Whatever came in the bag.
Whatever. Okay, lavish. How about you?
Blue Dream.
All right, Nick.
Oh, one of my favorites.
I got
Yeah.
raw earth something.
Raw earth. Okay.
It's a type of oil, but yeah. Either way, I was talking about eye drops a couple weeks ago being pulled from all the stores or something. It turns out that the eye drops were. I don't even understand this. They were made by barefoot workers in India, and that's why they were pulled.
Toe fungus.
Got toe jam in there. Or some
I just
shit?
thought of a.
Fucking...
I just thought of a great company, like a great brand name for eye drops.
Is it Indian
soap.
Indian toes?
Cum drops?
You just call your eye drops company the soap.
Hmm.
The soap?
Eye drops the soap.
And then the commercial could be ooh-wee, like somebody screaming.
Get your body, get your body.
Because they're getting the butt sex.
Yeah, having shitty eyes is like being in prison.
Yeah.
Don't get shanked. Get the soap. Eye drops.
I have a question. Like, so, like the news and everything is like so fucked up. Have you guys been
Did you say the
delving
news
in?
or the nudes?
The Jews?
The
No, I
booze?
wasn't saying anything about Jews. I know some Jews, but
I know a bunch of them. Yeah.
yeah. How about shorts? So, are you guys watching any of these YouTube shorts?
I hate YouTube shorts.
I'll tell you what I've been watching.
Can't fast forward them.
I've been
I
watching the
got
release of
three.
Fish Tank, and I
You
can tell you
know,
guys it's been so good.
A fish tank?
Fish Tank, not Shark Tank.
Sam
But Shark
Hyde?
Tank. We've evolved. Yeah, well, they started releasing the season of Fish Tank where it's actually shot and produced and everything. It's really good.
That was
Very good.
that was an interesting thing. I like how Sam Hyde thinks sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his friend's name? Chris, the car dealer.
Oh, Nick Roth.
Oh yeah. He's cool too. I like him too.
Yeah, Nick's good.
So there's a YouTube
World Peace
short.
season 2.
But Shark Tank or Fish Tank was that was pretty cool. It brought up a lot of good things, but some of it was like shitting on pizza pies.
It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, some of it was kind of fucked up. It got pretty crazy there by the end. But it's been cool seeing the actual footage that's shot in the house and not just watching the live stream at the time. You got the behind the scenes, I guess. And it's canonically edited. It's very, very well done.
That's
I'm
cool.
Team Josie.
Was she
And
the
Team Vance.
the one
Vance was
that had
cool.
autism?
Yeah, I mean they all did, but especially by the end of it.
So do they actually fuck fish?
Just dolphins.
Does anybody
easy
here
mode.
know who Sam Hyde is, other than?
Yeah, he's the mass
never heard of him.
shooter.
He was the guy that was the ghost pilot.
Yeah,
The
he
Ghost of
was
Kiev.
the
Ghost
Ghost
of
of
Kiev.
Kiev.
Yeah, Kiev.
and he was also Sky King.
Hey,
And
He was like every school shooter.
Jason Gold. And he was Jason Goldstriker.
yeah, he's
I had
committed
a-
suicide at least 6 times after 6 school shootings.
I don't like when he tries food and spits in it. I don't like when he does. He could get he could get very spitty. I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean he's also a testament to sobriety, because that guy has like never really been drunk, never smoked or anything.
Yeah, but he
that's
still
just how he
spits
is.
his food back into his food, which is
Yeah, and
that's
he
the only
smokes
thing.
a lot
I'm
of
like,
cigars.
dude, I like how you think, but I don't like how you eat food. Ugh.
Oh, but does that mean that I should smoke and drink? So I'm not like he gives sober people a bad name.
No.
He makes sobriety not
No,
cool.
he does crazier. It's almost like I guess when I was young, I did way crazier stuff when I was dead sober. So I think there's a testament to it's just a testament to sobriety. Sometimes the people who are dead sober are doing the craziest stuff, and you wonder how they didn't do it.
Well, yeah, but sometimes that crazy stuff is spitting into his own food.
Yeah, well, you got me there. I don't know what.
That's just picking the lowest of the low there, but you know.
And that's coming from a rat that lives in a shithole that eats garbage.
I wouldn't be scared to hang out with
eats
Sam Hyde.
pizza off the
Like
floor.
if somebody's like scared to hang out with Sam Hyde, I'd be like, why? He's not gonna like they always make him like ooh.
iDubbbz was scared to hang out with him.
Because
Yeah, he's like the boogeyman.
I can't believe what happened with iDubbbz. It's so sad. I
He really
was sad
took
what happened with
like, he
Pink Guy, but at least he's still cool in a
he
different way.
destroyed iDubbbz single-handedly and took iDubbbz most of his audience. It's kind of crazy what Sam Hyde did.
And well, yeah, but they were ripe for the taking.
Yeah, fuck Idaho.
Can't
Talk
believe
about fall from grace, fall
Man.
from glory.
I still like Max Mofo though. I watch the cold ones. You know. Do you watch cold ones with Max Mofo?
Is that like hot ones, but
They drink beer. They're
Things are
Australians.
frozen,
There's
or-
2 Australian blokes, and they do a whole bunch of crazy shit. They used to hang out with iDubbbz and all those people, but either way. Yeah, fish tank, cool. Behind the scenes, I would like to see that actually. That would be more interesting than watching it live.
I'll put. Well, it's not even really. I don't know how to explain it other than, you know what? I'll put the link in the chat right now. How about that?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Because they're releasing them on YouTube, heavily censored. Let me find it.
I do have a YouTube short I want you guys to look up. It's worth it. So I had Neil Cortez.
What are those,
kill
like
Tony.
TikToks?
No, it's Neil Cortez kill Tony.
Neil Cortez killed Tony.
Yeah.
Am I gonna get arrested? Neil
Yeah.
Cortez.
How to rob a bank.
Is that code for Neil Cortez killed the president?
Do I have to put this into? Oh, I got these female sumo wrestlers up here. Hold on one second.
Oh, hey.
You got Fergus up there?
Yeah.
You
I
have
told
a
you
7-foot cock poster?
That bulge is a tampon.
It's perfectly natural.
Kill Tony is Kill Tony is like this group of people that rate comedians. They're like comedians that rate comedians.
Kind of. It's the #1 live podcast in the world.
It's a live show.
We're doing arenas.
Yeah, Kill Tony's good.
At the end of the month. I think it's the first podcast to do 2 sold out shows in an arena.
Which comedian makes it? Because they always switch the comedians up, don't they?
No, Tony
Tony Hinchcliffe. And Brian Redband's his co-host.
So 2 of these Kill Tony people are Kill Tony and the person that helps kill Tony.
No, Brian Redband, the guy that started the Joe Rogan Experience. He started Your Mom's House podcast. He started Death Squad TV. Arguably the most successful independent fucking content provider in the world.
Joe Rogan fired him?
Joe Rogan didn't fire him.
I think so. Well,
Joe
I think they had a mutual understanding that Redband was just too much of a fuck off for how big the show was.
Redband owns a third of the company, guys. He's doing pretty good for himself.
Oh yeah.
He started.
But
all
Joe was
that
getting
stuff.
annoyed with him
Unscrew
on
it yourself,
Rogan back in
and
the
then
day.
take a nice.
I've never
big
seen him
whiff.
before. I never heard of Red Band or seen him. I'm
Yes,
looking at.
He was the original Joe Rogan.
Did you say-
Jamie. He was the
Unscrew
co-host
it.
for like the first 400 episodes of Joe Rogan Experience.
I don't really watch Joe Rogan too much. I don't. I like Joe Rogan a lot, but I only like him in clips. I never listened to any episode of his.
Right, a long form. You're not attention span's one of your things.
I only listen to like 3 podcasts.
Right.
And it's usually when I go to sleep.
anyhow,
It's like when I go to sleep, I put podcasts on. And I'm like, oh,
This clip.
I'm asleep right now listening to Nick the Rat.
Fuck yeah.
This clip on there, if you guys get a chance, it's worth seeing. There's a new kid. I like comedians. And this guy that just came on the scene is a fucking monster. He's out of control.
He's a cum monster?
He's a fucking monster, bro. It's unbelievable. I was hoping you'd put it on because when you see it, you're going to be like, holy shit.
What's his name?
Neil Cortez, I believe.
Oh, that's what. I think I spelled Neil wrong. Here we go.
Whoa, full circle. Neil Cortez.
Kneel.
Pittsburgh?
No, it's.
Wait, is it? Wait a minute. Is that how you spell his first name? Neel. Neil.
Can somebody link it? I can't find it.
Neil. Is that how you spell his name? Neil.
No. Cortez. It's episode 634.
All right. Here we go.
He's the last comedian, so it's in the last 12, 14 minutes of the show. If you pulled up episode. And it's the 11-year-old kid on stage.
Oh, okay. I seen him.
I do know
Are you
this
talking?
one. I got it here. I think I can pull it up. It's a minute long.
Yeah, pull that up.
You
I'm
wanna
going to
hear-
go to the bathroom really quick.
I'm 21 years old, but on the outside, I'm just a little boy. And that's
This
because
is the reverse
this one's-
pedophile.
Yeah. Reverse pedophile, yeah.
All
Kid
right, your
Demon.
final bucket pull of the night goes by the name of Heath Cortez, everybody. Here we go. We're going to finish it strong, 60 seconds, uninterrupted by Heath Cortez, everyone. Here we go. Here comes Heath. Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck yes. Make some fucking noise for Heath Cortez, everybody.
I thought his name was Keith.
Keith.
I feel like I'm the opposite of a pedophile. I'm 21 years old, but on the outside, I'm just a little boy. And that's because for me growing up, puberty was a lot like my father, absent. And so I get asked about my age all the time. How old are you? How old are you? No, I'm not selling you fentanyl. How old are you? And it gets annoying having to answer this question all the time. So over the years, I've started to have fun with it. And I sometimes tell people that I was never born. And that I have been present through all of what has been and what will be. See, I came into existence before the earth and stars, and I will be here on the day they fall because I am ageless. But yet old enough to fuck your mother.
I like that kid's jib.
The cut of his jib.
I like the cut of his jive.
Yeah.
I'd
You know who
save
else,
that one
has
for
been crushing on Kill Tony is what's that young black kid's name he's a paid regular now. That
Cam
dude
Newton.
is so funny.
Cam Newton.
I think
yeah, dude, he's so good.
500 million views on his TikTok clip from the 10th anniversary show. 500 million on TikTok and Instagram.
My favorite new comic, well, I think he's new, is Jeff Arcuri. I can't even say his name. He makes me laugh a lot. But he...
I love how the last 20 minutes have been just not remembering the names for any of these people.
I'm so high right now. I'm gonna play a
the
clip
guy.
from him, but all he does is
All
talk
right.
to the audience. But he's so funny in my opinion. But all he does is talk to the audience, which gets annoying to me but he does it so well. I'm just gonna pick this one. I don't even know what the fuck. This one has Scotland in it. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. No, actually, let's do this one.
And is this your wife, your girlfriend?
Wife. That's great, Miss. What do you do? She stay at home. Okay, cool. Hell yeah, man. Okay, I'll just talk to you then only. You stay home and shut up. Phew, you laughed. I never know, I never know how it's gonna go. So my mouth goes before my brain does sometimes. And I'm really glad you guys enjoy that. How are you guys doing? You guys doing all right? All together? All couples. Look at this. It's all coupled up. That's awesome, man. You guys here together? What's your names? What are your names? Melissa? She speaks. Oh, okay. What's that? I let her tonight. You let her tonight? Oh, yeah, see? Yeah, that was risky. It didn't pay off. You have to go home later. And there's just your wife.
But all he does is talk to the audience.
I usually talk about this stuff on the Late Show, but I'm gonna start now. My buddy got pegged recently. He did. I know, isn't that crazy? But it was him, not me. Is what I'm saying. Like,
I never got pegged. Hello?
Okay, say that again, but say it more convincing this time.
Not yet, at least.
Does a finger count?
I don't know. I think it has to be like a strap on or something. Otherwise, it's not real.
I've never been pegged.
Is there like a line of pegging?
That was like not the Karate Kid, but the Sodomy Kid movie. Strap on,
Sodomy
strap
Kid?
off. Strap on, strap off.
The Sodomy Kid.
Oh my god!
Like the Sundance
I'm not
Kid.
gonna see that on the interweb.
I've pegged someone with my penis.
No, that's not getting pegged. That's pegging.
Oh,
Wait, but it has to be a guy though, right? It has to be a guy, and it has to be like a waist thrust insertion into the
girls
anus.
can get pegged.
Is that
girls could totally get pegged?
I guess so.
They love it.
It's just an
Or at
anal insertion, waist thrust. A waist thrusted anal insertion is a peg.
This is your friendly reminder to go check out Hate Crime My Asshole by Sista Vista, now available on Ellen Beats.
Listen, Mr. Fista, I'm not doing it.
Oh, it's just the music.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, I was never waist thrusted in the anus, so no, I was never pegged. No.
The night is still very young.
I broke a
I
bicycle.
seem a bit confused, but I've got you pegged.
Whoa!
I've pegged you once again, Mr. Nick the Rat.
Whoa.
Scrambled eggs all over my face.
Oh, wow, how positively delicious. Ooh.
There's a doctor I follow on X.
Oh no.
The fuck is an X?
I'm getting an ISO of that.
It's Twitter. Or do you mean the drug?
Why not both?
When I talk about relationships that have ended in my life, significant others, the big one I say, yeah, my ex, formerly known as Twitter. That's how I introduce it.
Whoa. Yeah.
God.
It's Dr. Oren Gottfried. He's got 172,000 followers, but he posted a picture of he always posts like,
I'm just imagining Gilbert Gottfried in a doctor's outfit in a white coat.
Oh man, that could have been the closer right there.
I am a
Turns out you have lupus.
You have cancer.
Talk about a terrible bedside manner. Gilbert Gottfried. You have a prolapsed anus from getting fucked in the asshole so much. That'll be $5,000.
He posts really good little X's on X.
Little X's.
Of like doctor stuff. But sometimes you'll post some weird things too. There's like an eye with an egg yolk in it. And he says, name or describe this fictional condition. And it's like an eyeball with an egg yolk for like an egg photoshopped onto the eye. So I called it conjunctivitis. I comment on a lot of his posts.
Were you trying to get a moment of silence for that fucking joke?
How positively delicious.
There's a doctor I follow on X.
You're a badass motherfucker. I just wanted to tell you that.
And solo cows, I'm looking at you, Memphis. You can't even affix your free speech to a shrubbery. And I can prove it.
Well.
Yes. Good night, Lavish. And
Night.
Sister Sitter.
Oh.
Good night to you both.
You guys are having a good night, guys.
Show over?
Yeah, show's over.
Oh, okay.
It's done. It's over. It's done.
I didn't know that.
It was good.
Sorry.
It was a good time. I had a pretty good time. Did you have a good time?
Show was awesome, man.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys do a great job. You got a bunch of cool people that hang out in the sewer with you, filthy rat.
Oh, you got a boost too.
Boost? What? Boo?
You got some sats? I sent you some sats a little earlier.
Oh, well, I'll announce those on the next show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
show's over. Fuck.
yeah, Wednesday's over, my guys. It's 2:22 in the morning and 2:26.
Okay, what time does the show end?
Oh, look at that! Yeah, whoa! I got 17,598, and then 777, 7,770. That's like a Final Fantasy 77777.
It is.
Oh boy.
Ba 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 ba.
Do 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 do.
Oh my god, what's the casino music?
The golden saucer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Go ride some chocobos. But yes, I'm going to head out as well. I gotta
Get outta here.
Go get this music show going. But it was a pleasure talking to you all tonight. I hope you all have.
One last question then, Boo. When's that icon badge or link icon gonna go around so people can like share that?
I know for sure. Well,
I know the P for P thing.
Are you talking like the what you would see with the Twitter/X or the fucking like the Instagram icons?
Yeah, like those yellow donate buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, those should be floating in our network. Wink, wink, nod, nod. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell are you talking about?
I can here, let me
So Nick, to get Satoshis, you gotta go through Albi or Podverse. And I just think all shows like yours and other shows that want to do that should have a button on their website, like that yellow donate button you have that goes to PayPal, that people could click on and give you sats.
Now, back in the day, there was well, okay, two things. You can do that through each one of the episode posts that we put on our website has a Podverse player, and you can boost by clicking the lightning bolt on there. But back in the day, one of the first apps that was out there was Sphinx, which is more of like a chat room with boosting capabilities, but they had a embeddable boost that you could drop onto your website, which was pretty cool.
So you understand what I'm saying? Just like that
Are
yellow
you guys talking about
donate.
lightning bolts and sphinxes? Is this like some sort of like Zeus worship? Like
No, it's more of a
That's a
value.
fun fucking fact.
It's more of a value for value thing, Nick.
But it's got some sort of Greek undertones or something, like mythological undertones of value.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Mytha is it Greekological? What do they call it? I don't know. But there seems to be some sort. But the Sphinx is Egyptian. The Egyptian, and lightning Egyptians.
I just think if there was like a button like that yellow donate button that people could click on and learn how to get a wallet and get signed up for that had ease of access and use, more people would do it. And if it was a more common thing, that would be better for the community.
All right, I
overall.
have a really good question. That's not like a silly question. It's a real question here. Can you change sats to USD?
Yes.
Do I have to like crack some weird World War II code to do it?
You only have to deal with being disappointed with yourself in the future, but you could probably get something like Cash App or
I see no
Uh,
point in cashing them out until
Um,
the future as well. But it's possible.
But yeah, you go through Coinbase, I believe, Cash App, something that exists as a um, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a dealer of sorts, but
Exchange.
exchange. Yes, thank you. And you can just generate the invoice, pay it using your your Albi wallet, and then convert from Sats $2. You can do the same thing through Strike app too. You can
So
sell.
you know how when you click that yellow PayPal donate button, there's information on pages.
So go to, if you're by your computer, go to audio.falsefinish.club. I just dropped a link to it in the sewer. And what Make Heroism did is essentially, I think to some degree, what you're talking about. So there is the V for V logo that takes you to that information page. And I guess without.
Boo, I don't think anything like that really exists. And I'm trying to talk you into setting up that portal and making that bug so you could put that bug on people's websites that would have the information pages there. And, I'm assigning you work, really,
What are
but not
those?
really.
What are
I know
those?
you're part of the community and a huge player in it. And I see from a marketing perspective and an ease of use perspective that even people like Nick that are doing shows, they don't even know how it works. So if you go click the yellow PayPal button, that tells you how it works. It says, link your bank card here to PayPal. You understand what I'm saying?
It's
That's
pretty
been
well
lost.
explained. But on the bottom of the webpage, there's value for value. There's the podcast index. Fuck yeah. Podverse. Fuck yeah. And also then, what are those
Great,
two
Nick, put it on your
quotations next to it?
website.
Are those just links?
Sorry, what was that, Nick?
On the bottom of that webpage, there's
That's an image. They Make Heroism doesn't have that split into 4 icons. That's if you click and drag on it, you'll see it's
they all go to the same thing. Okay.
yeah, they all go to the podcastindex.org.
I thought they were individual pictures.
It would be easy enough to split them out for sure.
But they would go to the same place still.
Now, I know that
index. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. This is building off of just like an RSS feed database thing.
Yeah.
You're latching on to RSS 2.0, or was that 3.0, 4.0, 69.0?
There you go.
69.
I guess the only thing that I can think of, Trey, that would fit the description that you're looking for is you can take information from Albi and paste it into the header of your web page.
Yeah.
And then
So
if
I'm
you
retarded, right? And I know a lot of people that are retarded too, but have much larger community access than me. And I could probably talk them into putting that button in their stuff if it was complete and I wasn't like, oh, I got to get back to you about this. If it was like, just like click on PayPal and it says, add your bank card here or get a wallet here, and then you're in. You understand what I'm saying?
It's set up easy enough. The putting the header code
Okay,
and
well, I
signing
just
up,
found
but
out about
the
it now
cashing
because I
in and
asked
cashing
the
out, like I don't know how to buy sats or sell sats.
Yeah, but Nick, I have a lot of other people that I've been talking to about this for months.
Yeah.
And I've bumped around and it's not that user friendly and it could be more user friendly. And Blueberry has been the one that's enlightened me all the way along the road.
No,
Just-
the Albi thing and hooking it up to RSS is amazing. It's just I'm probably not gonna. I don't own any electronic. I bought 25 cents of Dogecoin.
Did you? I have a kayak wallet that I have an NFC in. It was pretty easy to get, kinda. And I have a Tezos domain, but it's not. It wasn't really easy. But that's the pinch point. Are we on the air?
I think we are on the air. I think Bitcoin was made by the government. I think a government made it.
Okay. Could have been. Just another way to trick us.
It has to be because they let it continue. They don't accept it totally. They don't let the
let
ETF.
Dude, do you know the rules in Jersey? It's
The
all
rules in
legal till you get caught.
When you take your shirt off
Yeah.
and you slap somebody.
No, it's all legal till you get caught. So the internet's kind of like Jersey.
No, but
Like they
it's
can't-
not like Bitcoin is unheard of. They've already been caught and they still are allowed to exist, which is
Yeah, but
very
they can't do
strange.
anything about it. If people are trading, everything's legal if you're going to do it. You know, it's like the old "you can't leave a pie in a window" law. You know,
But do you think that the government would let something that one guy made supposedly become, is it $1 billion or $1 trillion? How much money is in like electronic, like Bitcoin or any
I think it's
electronic?
Boo, do you know?
Do you know, Boop, how big the industry is of?
I want to say that based off of what Lavish was telling us about past Monday, I think it was something upwards of 70% of Bitcoin is being held by wallets at this current moment, meaning that only 30% of the market could be bought, at this current juncture.
What's like the total value though? Is it like in the billions, the trillions?
I'm not sure off the top of my head. I'm not sure how many Bitcoins are
That's
minted
far.
at this moment.
How many USDs are all the Bitcoins? So it's $37,000 per Bitcoin?
Now, what's the market cap of Bitcoin?
The market cap of Bitcoin.
21 million.
So it's in the millions.
No. That's incorrect.
No, as in there will only ever be 21 Bitcoin mined.
Right. What's the market
trillion,
cap?
1.49 trillion.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, $1 trillion.
1.5.
That's if there's $1
Yeah.
trillion going around, I think the government might have something to do with it.
Hey, Nick, they want to tax it, they want to get at it, but it's like if you and I started mining diamonds and trading diamonds, the government can't create the diamonds or really the value on the diamonds.
That's true.
All
too.
they can get in the middle is tax. You know what I mean? The government doesn't produce shit. That's why they suck.
Market cap of diamonds. What's that?
That's multiple trillions.
8.82. Wait, the current? Well, no, it's actually 8.82 million. Bitcoin
No, it's
is.
not.
That's what I'm reading right here. The current market cap of Diamond. I don't know. Maybe Diamond is like a weird company.
Yeah. Total value of diamond resource.
There you go.
Estimated value.
Market. There we go. A lot of words. We have 16 billion rough diamonds sales. 28 billion, 87 billion. All right. Well, they're in the billions, but they're
No, that might be a year, bro.
that's yeah.
Right. There's trillions. Like the natural resources of the United States, right? In Idaho alone, there's billions of diamonds, right? There's quadrillions. The reason that we can print money the way that we do, and I'm stupid, right? So this is my stupid understanding of economic theory, but it's all of the resources that would be in the United States, right, for generational use. That's all the lumber, all the gold, all the silver, all the water. Everything has a market cap of value that you can put on it. And the U.S. can print money like that because it's something like $80 quadrillion is what's here in resources, right? And it's compared to other places in the world where they can't grow, they're out of trees, it's all rock, there's not that much water. That's why we can print money. I read that somewhere in an article, but I barely can read. I'm mostly retarded, and I smoke a lot of shit. So I could be completely wrong about all that, but that's my limited understanding.
Global
how-
diamond market size was valued at $96.4 billion in 2022.
Okay.
So the Bitcoin is more than that.
Right.
I don't got no diamonds or Bitcoins.
But that's diamonds in the market. You gotta understand there's diamonds that aren't mined. There's
in the lab.
Right. Mineral resource and resource availability and all that stuff goes to ultimate values.
Have you heard about the sodium? We
Yeah.
found a large deposit of lithium in someplace in America, and as soon as we find that, then we're like,
it's
hey,
Nevada.
we figured out sodium batteries.
I believe that's Nevada.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but I think that lithium deposit was in Nevada.
but now they're talking about switching over to sodium.
Yeah, we should be doing strontium fucking nuclear reactors. We should just very small reactors that last for 50 years.
And
We don't need a battery.
like wireless power, local little hotspots,
Decentralized grid is what you're trying to think of.
like a net.
Yes, a decentralized grid.
Yeah, we can do that. That would fix everything,
It would be.
except for the
So
oil
if you
company.
had a decentralized grid and you sent all of your goods on rail cars, and then you had these rails set up where people could flop an electric vehicle on the rail, take their own electric vehicle that charges the whole time that it's on the rail, and then it drives in between the rails that are going along on its charge, and then it gets back on the rail for a few minutes and charges back up. That would be great. Or it could have its own little reactor in it as well that could add power to the grid or run its electromagnetic buffer zone in between the other cars.
They probably
Yeah,
set up
people have been
like a battery grid of generators and have like wireless power, local area to have public transportation. That's fast
I don't
and
think it would
effective.
be wireless. I think it would be. I think it would be solid state still, bro. But you could get a lot more out of what we have available in easily convertible. So we have this massive grid.
That's true. They already have like like those bullet trains. Those are there batteries in bullet trains?
No, maybe for certain backup, but the bullet trains, that's a power transmission line, right? Those 200-mile-an-hour trains.
They're not they're not burning coal, right?
No, they're floating. They're running on a magnet.
Yeah, superconductor linear motor. That's
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they just do that with? Why would they have like batteries or?
Because Congress and oil corporations. You don't need batteries. That's the thing.
So what would you use?
You can have small scale reactors and all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
They can
so,
be completely.
yeah. But why would you put the reactor on the train as opposed to using like a superconductor linear motor, and you have the
Well, no,
reactor
I'm thinking
in
there we could
power
run
the
the
line.
trains. Back. But I'm saying if you wanted to add a PV, a personal vehicle, you could have a small scale reactor, something the size of like, sunglass cases that could potentially power you. You could use an ion drive to spin a turbine, just like what we normally do.
Would
And
you
that
have
could
to? You would have to register this with your name, right?
probably, yeah. But you don't understand how when I say small scale reactor, you get a thing the size of a vitamin C can run enough power for 20 years for 50,000 people. Um, we just don't do it because of fear. Because Jimmy Carter was like, put a moratorium on it. I'm a nuclear scientist.
You could hurt yourself with something that powerful, though. I would say you should
You
be able
hurt
to get
yourself
like.
getting a sunburn.
Well, this is true, but I think that for something like that, they would have to give out a license where you would have to at least take a class. And
You mean like we do now?
Yeah,
with
for like driving
cars?
cars. Yeah,
Yeah. If you want to operate a crane or a
yeah. You have
train,
to get in the system.
certified.
Yeah, but then
I'm all
after
for
that,
it.
that's fine.
Yeah, just like we do now. You
And
have to have some kind
if
of.
you get caught fucking around, then you get found out. But I'm sure if you fucked around with something that powerful, you could probably do a lot of damage.
But what do you? I mean, I don't. I'm not explaining myself. You could have a small scale reactor that could run a personal vehicle for 50 years. And when I say small scale, Nick, I mean very small scale.
No, but I mean, like, you
Like,
could use that to power a car to run over people for a long time.
well, I hadn't thought of that, but now that you mention it, it could definitely do that.
Yeah, and you could
Yeah.
probably do like whatever they would make the battery for. You could always find evil in it. But
I'm thinking about, maybe we're not using a battery.
well, it's a reactor. It's a
Just
power
spin it
source. It's like a
around.
portable power source that's small,
Right.
but with power.
Small scale. Right, because that's the problem. They do all these large scale reactors and they do a technology that's from the 1950s. There's currently, if you look up right now, there's a bunch of companies, at least three right now that are working on small scale reactors. And it's because the guys that wrote all the plans for these that have patents in the office are almost all dead because people have been writing these patents and trying to do the stuff since the 50s.
Didn't they already do it
They're
though?
always
And they work well. Submarines. How many submarines have accidents?
none.
So that
It's
proof's in the
it's
pudding.
not
The
even
military
enough,
has it.
right? It's very rare. My brother-in-law is a nuke for subs. My father is a nuclear physicist that specializes in nuclear criticality safety. But I don't know much about it. Just all the stuff he taught me when he was homeschooling me.
And these subs don't seem to have too many issues. You never hear like, oh no, a
Dude, how
sub.
many? Until recently, France got 80% of their power from fucking nuclear.
Yeah.
And their hot water. You never heard shit about it.
Well.
And that whole Fukushima thing, they were warned about. There was thousands of papers going, don't put it there. Everybody said, don't do that.
There's
It's a
corruption
bad idea.
around. There's people at play. They got their fingers in
Yeah.
the pie.
The thing is, man, you could just have small scale reactors and a decentralized grid, and you're never going to have a cataclysmic failure because you go in with the crane, you pick up something that's the size of a dumpster, you put it on the back of a truck in a lead shield, and you drive it away, and you drop a new one in. And if you got them in personal vehicles, they're smaller in the lunchbox. And the amount of radiation there, you're never going to have a critical failure. The nuclear materials aren't the problem, Nick. It's the steam explosion and then the water that gets contaminated that becomes heavy water in the large scale plant designs.
Do you know what most
It-
people say is the problem, which is baloney? Is but what about like the nuclear waste? The amount of waste it produces is minuscule compared to how you're powering it already.
Well, look, so if you go baseline, you know how much fucking earth you have to move to mine the way that we're doing now with uranium? You move tons and tons and tons of dirt to get small amounts of uranium, right?
Yep.
So all you do is you take the spent zirconium rods and the spent uranium pellets, and you bury it back in the earth where you mined it from. You could definitely do that, you know, because it's a very small amount. It's got to go back in. But you know how we keep
It's
it,
bad
right?
waste. It's bad waste, but it's not as much bad waste as the alternative.
But that uranium is already in the ground, bro.
There's a lot of stuff
It's
in the ground.
less-
We're only through the crust. We're barely in the crust. You know what?
Right.
There's probably some weird shit down there.
Right. But you understand, like, it's less radioactive. I mean, we do enrich it and make it more radioactive, but it's less of a problem than it's all bullshit. You know what France did with their nuclear waste, right? Their zirconium rods?
They put it into a baguette and pegged each other.
No, they put it into a system where they heated their country's hot water with it. It's really ingenious. Bechtel International.
So you're using their waste to heat their water.
Yeah, it's a cycle down procedure. So if one day it's steam, it's generating steam to spin turbines to make electricity, and then when it isn't effective doing that anymore, it's put into another process that then is used to heat water for years, for decades. And you know,
and what's
and nobody.
do the
gets
people
sick.
of France have more cancer than other countries?
No.
Oh,
And if you polychlorides, things that cause cancer are probably plastic. You know, we got a lot of boogeymen out there, but you know, if you want to put your finger on exactly what the boogeyman is, that's a big question. You know, I'm not going to say that it's completely safe and it won't give you cancer, but I'm saying there's a lot of factors.
oh yeah.
We got a lot of boogeymen out there.
No, and you
You
could
know?
also use the radiation to heat something that's nowhere even near the water.
Right. Well, that's what it does. It doesn't.
Exactly.
You don't
That's why
run
they're not.
water up the radioactive place. It goes
It's not
through
like
a
they're
medium.
poisoning the populace.
Right.
Why they stop doing that?
Right. What?
Why are they stopping?
Why they stop doing that? I would say oil lobbyists. That's. I mean, if you want to really get down to it.
Oh crap! It's
They
almost
make
3
all
o'clock.
this noise.
Caller.
Go ahead.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe I'm still up. I thought we were off the air an hour ago.
No.
Love you.
This is all on air. We're
All right.
gonna get killed by
Still
the
here,
oil
buddy.
people.
He's gone. I love Boo Berry. He's such a good dude.
No, I'm still here. I'm looking into what you were asking about, and it looks
Yeah.
like there is a WordPress plugin that you can get. I haven't got it to work yet, though.
Oh, WordPress.
That would be awesome, though. You understand what I'm saying? With ease of access. That's why everything gets so successful. The ease of access.
Is there
Yeah,
is there an X thing we were talking about?
Yeah, you can actually go to.
That would be easy enough. If you could teach people to do just like a Twitter thing, then
Oh yeah, all you got to do is just take your Get Alby address, put a lightning bolt before, like you were doing an at sign or whatever, and just paste it into your bio, and then you can see it on mine at the at Bury Moth on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Well, Boo, my point is the community as a whole needs to come up with some kind of standard of some way to like give people access and educate them on how to onboard. You know what I mean? An onboarding ease of access, that's for everybody.
Maybe also like if somebody takes your code, all that would do would give you more money, right? More satoshis. Like if they because like if I post my satoshi code number on and my Alby number publicly, if that's
Yeah,
copied,
people. I mean, if people wanted to include you in the split for taking code that you wrote and improving on it, yeah, they could do stuff like that.
Siphons.
That's kind of what I've been trying to look into. There is through Get Alby, which is the same group that will allow you to embed their stuff into your headers, which makes your website boostable. Between doing the profile, I mean, it is there are guides and walkthroughs. I'm currently looking at this one button that is not working, and I'm not sure why, but I will look into it. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here.
You may need a siphon filter.
I'm not sure. But I too.
Where I got it. I just wasn't sure what I was doing wrong. I on a couple of different avenues I explored.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it's really the apps where, I guess,
it's the web app, and I think that's the way that a lot of people, i.e., Adam Curry, they want people moving that way, using web apps rather than which I agree with. I think it's smart, but it'd be great if we had buttons that we could just put everywhere that looked the same, that had some sort of standard. Because then when I pitch it to people and explain it to them, I've talked to a lot of different people about this, and you can break away from the man if you break away from the man.
It's making it pretty accessible currently, but keep on making it more accessible. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at a button that I just put on the website that says "Boost my bitch up."
All right.
Rest in
but
peace.
like I said, I have not been able to get it to work. I'm not sure what's up with it, so I'm just gonna have to investigate it. And
all right, keep me posted, buddy.
I will. But I do have to get this music show produced and uploaded. So I'm gonna.
Good luck.
Thank you, appreciate it. It was good talking with y'all. I hope y'all have a splendid rest of your nights and be well out there.
All right.
I had my nap up at 12:30.
Yeah, I'm getting out of the hole, guys. Have a good night.
Night.
All right, there you go, everybody. That was an exciting episode of discussion, and you can only get that in the sewers. Come back again next week. Good luck to everybody, and remember, people who have no hopes are easy to control, and fuck daylight savings time. We'll be back next week with more Nick the Rat Radio. Here is Mad World by Subdoctor.
Worn out places
building a rat ship here.
Hey, motherfucker. Next the rat! You're a badass motherfucker. I just wanted to tell you that.
I like children.
For breakfast?
Don't
kill animals! Rats have